Here we go. Am I up? Still waiting for it. Oh, here we go. Alright then, so before this thing starts, let's send a few links around. If I can figure out how this works. Link. Ah, stream URL. Here we go. Oh, I'm a technological genius. Alright then. First time ever streaming on YouTube. Oh. Wait, what? Really? It begins with R. Okay. Let's try something else. YouTube history. Fucking... Well, it's just showing up on my channel, perhaps? Oh, it is! Hello, me. Alright, let's share this on Facebook, because it's like the only thing I use. And I will send it to my buddies on Discord. There we go. I think that's worked. Let's close Facebook, because I don't want to hear random beeps while all this is going on. There we go. Cool. Alright. We're ready to roll. Greetings! This is Faolan, and welcome. This is the first time I've ever streamed on YouTube, so I hope it goes bloody well. It's most likely going to be me sat here, maybe one or two buddies. I hope people join, but we'll see how it goes. So, Elder Scrolls Online. It's coming out with a new expansion soon. In fact, we'll find out a bit more about it in a day or so time when they stream on Twitch. Looking forward to seeing what it looks like. And it's called Oblivion. And Mehrunes Dagon's in it. And it's pretty much going to be have a bunch of references from this game, most likely, because that would be the obvious thing to do. And this is my most played game of all time. I think I've probably played this more than Neverwinter Nights at this point. I have spent billions of hours in this game. There was a point in my life where all I ever did was play Oblivion, Neverwinter Nights, and I think like Pokemon Emerald. Just one after the other, over and over and over again. I love it. I hope the volume settings are alright. Should be okay. I think it's fine. I think it's louder for me than it is for you. Hence why I'm shouting a little bit. I am a technological genius. I have modded the game. Here's my character. I've got an alternative stock going on, so if I take this stuff off, that's what she looks like normally. And boom. She is a Breton. So that is, that works. And there goes to her. So there we go. So that's what she'll be wearing. So she looks a little bit more like a half-elf. Am I really being attacked? I can hear the combat music. It's gonna be a mud crab, isn't it? So yeah, I thought, do you know what? I want to play Oblivion again for the billionth time in a row. I can hear the fight music. It's gotta be a mud crab. What else would it be? Maybe a slaughterfish? We're starting off with the patented Bethesda jank. I love this game. Oh, there it is. Okay. Hey there, buddy. Filthy creatures. So we're not going to be playing as the generic bow type. I'm only using it right now. Here are my major skills. I've got Armorer, Light, Blade, Alteration, Conjuration, Illusion, Light Armor, and Mercantile. Because that's just nice to have. It's probably the best of the personality traits unless you're using Illusion. But essentially the way Oblivion works is if you build a character based on how you're actually going to play, it kind of screws you over a little bit. And this is how I'm going to eventually be playing, but this is not how I'm going to be playing at the start. So I'm currently wearing light armor because that's all I have. A lot of this stuff is based on the Oblivion alternative start mod. The game is modded quite a bit. Not massively, not as much as the 900 mods or so I have in Skyrim, because that game needs a lot more work in order to be better. But, yes, this is part of the alternative start. I believe, if I remember correctly, I started off as a hunter. So yes, that is my origin. I am a hunter. But I do plan on swapping this out for heavy armor because cool thing about this game. I have built it so I have as much endurance and willpower as possible to start the game. Because the higher your endurance is, the lower your level. When you gain a new level, the more hit points and things you have. And I've just realized that I can't quite see people sending me messages, so I'm going to have to mess around with this a little bit so I can actually see what the message my buddy has sent me. So give me a minute. Let's move this to the side a little bit so I can actually read the hell what's going on the screen. You timed this well! Whoop! My brain was doing its dysphoria crap, so this will help. You're gonna watch, well, like, okay. Kill some robot people in Cyberpunk. Nice. And I'm doing pretty good. Hey there, bud. Glad you could join me. I was hoping you'd show up. But yes, we're going to be playing through Oblivion for the Optime time, and I just thought it was cool. It would be cool to try and stream it. I'm hoping to stream this at night most days. I have a D&D game on Saturday, so I won't be doing it then. And Wednesday is when I get a bunch of busy stuff out the way. But aside from that, yeah, I'm hopefully gonna do this most nights, unless, I don't know, something else pops up. But we'll see how it goes. You know, it'd be nice to have an Oblivion Let's Play off the channel. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but And the way of doing it this way, it means basically no editing, so whoop. Right, so what are we gonna do? Are we gonna go right over to Wayne and Priory, or... Oh, I want heavy armor. That's the thing I want first. I know that much. Can I sell some stuff and maybe... Oh, shit, I know how I'm gonna get heavy armor. So I don't have heavy armor as a base skill. So gaining points in heavy armor is not going to level me up. And that is a great way of getting points into endurance for when I do level up. Which means I can hire my... I can get as many hit points as I possibly can get. So, let's just teleport straight to the market. That will save myself some time. And we will notice one of the new mods right away. So it doesn't actually teleport me right into the city because I have a mod that I've never actually used before. It just sounded cool. We have the Better Cities mod. So this bit might be a little different. The lighting's improved, the quality's improved. There we go. We've got an enchanter up there, as well as a guy that makes shoes and a bunch of other stuff. It looks more lived in, you know? Are these gonna be should? It should, of course. Hopefully it can save them after live. I do love how much easier it's gotten to make Let's Plays and such. Yes, pretty much after every stream, it will upload the video directly to the YouTubes, so you can watch them at your leisure. I've already made a Oblivion stream playlist as well. I'll be able to, showcase that. I can always link that to you at some point. So, I'm not used to the map. I can't actually zoom this out, so this is gonna take a little bit of getting used to, which is good. Because I've spent billions of hours in this goddamn game. So I want to get to the arena. I've spent billions of hours in this goddamn game, so anything that's a little bit different is a good thing. So, yes, but yeah, I want to get rid of this bow and swap it out for something else. But I will be using it just a little bit to prevent myself from just getting a bunch of strength points and leveling up. I can game the system quite well. Because, again, I've been playing this for a lot, but I'm not going to min-max like crazy. Because I don't want to do that. Because that would just be really boring. When you min-max this game, oh boy. So I'm basically having a casual playthrough with a little bit of min-maxing. Hey there, buddy!
Oh, hey there. Nice to make your acquaintance. Well, my name's not important, really. I'm a combatant in the arena. Gladiator rank.
Wait, what's going on in my thing down here? Give me a quick second. Okay, it's just not showing up properly. The game, every time I mod it, never works for my race mods. Always break. Yeah, the vast majority of this is using the Nexus mod manager. On top of that, I've also got... let's go back to Oblivion. On top of that, I've also got an install called... I think it's called Loot or something like that. And it basically automatically changes the order or the load of your mods. And it basically shows everything that you've gone wrong. So there's a few extra mods I had to install in order to get some other mods to work that wouldn't work otherwise. So it helps you with that. Really good. Yes, Oblivion for Switch. Oh my god, if this game ever comes out for Switch and it's a decent port, oh yeah, I don't even care if it's just vanilla. So first of all, let's join this place so I can actually take some of this shit. Hey there, buddy.
I don't know who you are, friend, but you've got about 10 seconds to tell me what you're doing in my bloodworks before I lop your arms off.
I actually can't remember my own name. I'll have to look that in a minute. I wish to be a combatant.
You what? You want to be a combatant? Look at you. My granny could beat you, and she's dead.
Uh-huh.
Wait, you're serious, aren't you?
Yes, that's why I've came down here.
What is it with you people? You walk in, want to be combatants, and your entrails end up decorating my red room.
Gotta watch out for them copyright police.
Welcome to the arena.
Yeah. I'm not here to make money anyway. I'm just here to have a bit of fun. So it should be alright.
It's the uniform of all arena.
The worst thing is if it removes it from certain countries. I want the heavy raiment.
Here, wear it proudly. And keep it in good condition, would you? That way I can give it to some other suicidal idiot after you.
I've never heard of Vortex.
Just let me know when you're ready for a match. We can get this over with.
Honestly, there's a few mods I have in here that are purely cosmetic, but the ones I would recommend, really, are the Better Race mod, because it, like, I've got it right now, you can see how much better this looks. It still keeps the Oblivion feel, but it's not, you know, it's not as pudgy as it was before. The other one is, I forget what it's called, but there's a weapons mod that adds a bunch of different lore-friendly weapons to the game that are to the level table. So as you level up, you'll encounter more of them. It's really nice. Yeah, some really cool shit. And then, what's the other one? Obviously, the unofficial patches and things like that. But outside of those two, and the mods that require to work them, the rest is kind of like just custom stuff. I also have a cheat mod installed to give me unlimited carry weight, because constantly running back to the store all the time to sell shit will be boring to watch. Also because I'm a cheap bastard. So yeah, oh god. Oh, oh wait, that's the river. Okay, I thought it was bugged out, but it's not. Alright, so before I do anything else, let's equip the heavy raiment. I now have my heavy armor. Hell yeah. Start to make some points towards that. Let's speak to this guy. Hey.
Hail, friend. I don't believe I've ever seen you down here in the Bloodworks before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Agranok Gromalag.
I like how they've actually made him a Great Prince as well.
Great Prince. It's kind of silly, I know, but the people of Cyrodiil need heroes. I'm more than happy to oblige. Ah, so you're an arena combatant. It's always good to meet a fellow warrior, especially one who isn't here just to kill
Seriously?
the champion.
That's a bit... Unless you're in America, it's now a crime and can get prison. Apparently, it's still a bit racist. Huh. Well, let's hope I don't end up in jail for playing a video game, because that would be retarded. Unless stung by bees, that is a great way of putting it. Yeah, man. You can tell, though, around the neck, but, like, every mod you install, that'll be a problem. Kill the Grand Champion?
I'm the reigning Grand Champion of the arena, you see. Once you become a champion, you'll need to challenge me for my title. It's a fight to the death. So if you progress that far and want a shot at the Grand Championship, you'll have to try and kill me.
So what's the deal with your name?
Yes, it's what everyone calls me. I guess I'm partly to blame. I have never made it a secret that I'm actually only half orc. I am a lord's son, yet I've been denied the noble privilege to which I'm entitled. So I have become the Grey Prince, noble in my own right.
A noble orc. We'll meet another one of those later.
Prove who I really am, and show the world that an orc can be noble in blood as well as deed. Maybe, yes, you could help me.
He looks half red god. Sure, maybe we'll be able to help. What do we need to do?
I grew up here in the Imperial City, but I was born elsewhere. My mother was a servant in the employ of Lord Leviticus and resided at his fortress. Lady Leviticus was a shrew of a woman. The Lord and my mother grew close and ultimately fell in love. I was the result of their union. When the lady learned of my birth, she was furious and threatened to kill both my mother and me. So we fled, leaving my claim to nobility behind.
Please, sir, go on.
My mother died recently. Before she passed, she gave me this key and told me it would unlock the truth at the place of my birth, Crowhaven. Crowhaven is
playing Cyberpunk, half the characters don't move their mouths.
I go myself.
That
my
game.
training regimen doesn't allow for the luxury of such an excursion.
And this is with the big patch they were
My
talking about.
you
Sweet
must travel to
Jesus.
Crowhaven and use the key to unlock whatever it is that holds the proof of my birthright.
Man, I...
Find this proof
I'll
and
wait for a
return it
minute.
to me, and I'll share with you some of my finest combat techniques. Trust me, you can't learn these moves in a book.
I wish... well, I feel really bad for the people who actually, you know, bought Cyberpunk. Like, holy shit. I haven't seen a company lose their respect as quickly as that.
Well met.
Like, it's kind of like they were in a meeting with Bethesda, and Bethesda was lamenting over what happened with Fallout 4 and followed by 76, and they're like, oh god, I can't imagine the company ever being, like, falling as much as we can. Like, what can we do to get back our respect? And CJ Projekt Red's like, hold my beer, man. I've got this. People will look fondly at you after what I'm going to do. Like, Jesus Christ. And then he came out with that apology. And it honestly reminded me of that one scene from South Park. You know, the BP oil thing. I'm sorry. Sorry. And it's like, he's making excuses. There's one thing I do agree with him, though, where he's like, don't attack the team. Yeah, I agree. You know, generally speaking, the people behind the game aren't at fault. It's management. It's like the typical thing everywhere. Not just that in gaming. The people that actually do the work get the blame a lot of the time, but it's typically management's fault. Alright, so there should be a book around here somewhere. Here it is. 25. If Skyrim's anything to go by, that means that it's a skill book. Athletics. Good shit. Right, now, we should have some weapons going around here. So we got some Warhammers and some Claymores. Look how much better they look as well. That's pretty fucking cool looking. Oh, never mind. Didn't buy into the hype. I mean, even outside of the hype, though, the game is kind of poor. I mean, it's fine if you enjoy it. Like, I've played some pretty kind of subpar games that I've really enjoyed. Risen's a great example. The first Risen game is super subpar, but I enjoy it. You know, there's a few games like that. I think the problem was just it was released before it was finished, and the thing is, like, if they just
Get a move on.
Oh wait, did he say you have?
You might be ready for the arena.
All right, let's sleep.
Get a move on.
But yeah, it's a case of if whatchamacallit, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Wait, But, what was I saying? God, streamers make this look fucking easy. But it's not easy, is it? You have to concentrate on more things than once, and I can barely concentrate on one thing at once. Alright, that should do it. So, yeah, like, the game just wasn't finished. I'm hoping that we'll have another No Man's Sky situation where, like, you know, a head promised the world wasn't delivered, and people shat on the game, rightfully so, but in a few years' time it's going to end up being really good. Still doesn't justify the price of admission, but hopefully, you know, the game will be good as opposed to just kind of okay enough in time. But I think even outside of not getting into hype, because I was interested ever since the first trailer. Like, that song and the woman standing there with the blade arms, really fucking cool. And if you know anything about the Cyberpunk property, Cyberpunk is fucking awesome. It's really cool. Shadowrun as well. You know, and man, like, I would have loved a Cyberpunk isometric RPG, or like the kind of XCOM thing they did with Shadowrun. That would have been really good. But, you know, they tried to pull a kind of Fallout 3 with it and just failed. The thing is, it would have been easier for them to make an isometric RPG than the kind of RPG they made. It's less work that goes into that kind of game. Still a lot of work, but less work. And it would have been feasible, but... Nah, it's a shame. It's a shame. The Cyberpunk property, is really cool, so... And I would have loved it. Like, I was following it for a little bit. I never got myself hyped. Mainly because I don't like The Witcher. You know, I never had The Witcher's pedigree to really excite me because I don't like The Witcher. The only thing I really like about The Witcher is it's one of the few games where your choices really actually do matter. The dialogue in The Witcher is fan-bloody-tastic. But that's kind of like it. I hate the combat. I know I'm playing Oblivion and judging the combat of The Witcher, but this game is satisfying in other ways. And I hate the combat in The Witcher, and I despise the overly complicated, awkward UI. I hate how you drink potions in the second game. I hate how vague the first game was. I don't like The Witcher. But I will give it respect in terms of its dialogue and choices, because quite frankly it is some of the best in gaming history, and arguably possibly even the best in recent years. Like, really the only thing that comes close to competing with it is old Fallout games. But considering the fact that Cyberpunk was a different kind of game to The Witcher, and I didn't like the combat or UI in their prior games, I was thinking, I'm gonna wait and see some actual fucking gameplay and see how it plays. So, and I'm glad I did. Because holy fucking shit. You know? Apparently PCs have been selling really well lately as well. And part of me thinks it's... obviously COVID is being blamed for it, but I don't just think it's COVID. Look at this fucking pincushion. I don't just think it's COVID. I think it's Cyberpunk coming out. Because that was a benchmark game, or at least it was being advertised as a benchmark game. So, yeah, people wanted a new powerful PC. Made sense with COVID going on and that. You know, PC sales have shot through the roof. But yeah, it was just a shame. I'm not as pissed off as a lot of other people were, but if I was excited for the game, I very much would be.
By the night, here, kid.
You know, they promised what the things they didn't deliver.
The reigning
Yeah, ready for a match. Alright. We'll listen to dialogue in more important things. Essentially, all you need to know with this guy is he treats you like shit until you get so far in the match, and then is like, okay, you're actually pretty good. You've earned my respect. That's that kind of it. Very unpopular opinion, though. This is my favorite game by CJ Projekt Red. Man, don't say that in public. You'll be lynched.
Pit dog from the yellow team or the pit dog from the blue team? Let's find out. Lower the gate.
Oh, no worries for the distraction, man. That's what makes... I've played this game a billion times over. As long as you're having fun watching this, I'm happy. You know? Don't worry about the distraction. It's my lack of experience doing this shit. It's a skill you have to learn, apparently. It's actually funny, considering, you know, how many backseat gamers you get on Twitch. You know, people who watch people play video games and just sit there and chat telling them how they should play it. Or yelling at them for missing things. And it's like, dude, if you want them to concentrate completely on the game, they wouldn't be streaming. You know? But, I mean, it's fine. I'm not gonna say you're wrong. You know, I'm not keen on The Witcher either, and I'm interested in Cyberpunk, but I think I'll buy it once they fix everything. So most likely in, like, what, 2024, 2025? Be on sale by then as well. CJ Projekt Red tends to be pretty good with the sales.
Let's get this over.
Do I have any summons? This will be kind of fun with some summons. I do! Take a skeleton! Spooky, scary skeletons. Attack your stupid spine. I am going to die. Oh shit, wait, which one's the heal button? Oh, I've not marked it apparently. Good to know! Alright. Heavy armor increased? Fuck yeah, son. That and no one can buy a new Xbox or PlayStation 5. Very true. Did you actually hear recently about Microsoft raising the price of the Xbox Live and then immediately lowering it again because of backlash? Oh, that's fucking hilarious. It just shows you, man. Soon as they're on top again, the scummy shit comes back and people forget about it because they're like, oh, we're gonna completely ignore the PlayStation this generation because they're shitheads. Oh no, it was the other way around, wasn't it? We're completely going to ignore Microsoft this generation because they're shitheads. Then Sony becomes shitheads. And it just goes in circles all the time. One company gets too fucking cocky, starts to engage in customer, you know, anti-consumer practices. The other company comes out of the woodworks and said, we're not that bad. People jump over to them and it's just like jumping over and over again. I enjoyed the racing games, yeah. I like Two Worlds. Oh man, the fucking magic crafting system in Two Worlds is worth playing the game in and of itself. Those games are extremely janky, like insanely janky. They make Bethesda games look polished, but that's part of their charm. But the difference is that those games are indie games. They're small team games and small budget games. But, like, CJ Projekt and Bethesda, they don't have that excuse. I need to rob a bank or something to get to games. Yeah, I know what you mean. Showing their evilness, aye.
Okay, so you did it. The yellow team.
Ready for a match?
Downright determined.
Yeah, man. It's funny. But yeah, I'm sure Cyberpunk will at least be... I'll probably enjoy it myself, because a lot of people chat over the newer Deus Ex games, and yeah, they didn't hold a candle to the original, but they were pretty fun for what they were. So I'm sure, like, Cyberpunk will be pretty good once the bugs are ironed out, but it's not gonna be what everyone wants. The thing is, a game like that will never be what people want. Especially, at least RPG fans. We're never gonna have, like, the old school Fallouts again. Not in a game like that, at least. You know, to have a game like that, first of all, voice acting needs to be thrown out the window. Because it's just too much to voice act everything, which is fine by me. That's one of the things I fucking hated about Fallout 4. I wasn't role-playing a character, my character was role-playing it for me, you know? Limited options. So if you cut out voice acting, you enable more options. It is that simple because it's cheaper, so allows more things to go into it. You know, if you don't have like these mega graphical open world cities where a bunch of AI is going on at once, then you have more you know, you have more things to do. Like one of my favorite like recent games has to be Pillars of Eternity, especially 2 Deadfire. Oh my god, that game is incredible. That's like one of the best RPGs I've ever played. It's fan-fucking-tastic. Pillar of Eternity 1 was good as well, but 2 pretty much took everything about it and improved it. Every level they improved that game. Amazing game. And Divinity Original Sin 2. I was super hyped for the first original Divinity Original Sin, but I hated the combat. I despised the combat. The second one's a lot better. You have more choices and races, including playing as Lizard Man, and undead versions of all the races, which adds new mechanics, which is really cool. The companions are really good, and they're all voice acted, but it's, you know, it doesn't limit in options. And man, the amount of freedom you have in Divinity Original Sin 2, like, it's insane. It is like playing... It's the closest game I've ever played that kind of encapsulates the tabletop RPG feeling. It's amazing. And I'm looking forward to Baldur's Gate 3 being completed. I don't think it's going to be as good as that, but it looks pretty good so far. And yeah, man, like, they're the best. And they're isometric RPGs. And the further you get away from that, and the more things you have to work on, the less good they get. It's budget and time constraints and things. I hated the original Deus Ex, but I love the new ones. Honestly, I've never played the original ones. It's a case of pardon me. It's a case of I respect what the original ones did, but I don't really have the nostalgia associated with them to enjoy them. Thief games are the same thing. Morrowind as well. I respect what those games did, but I don't have the nostalgia attached to them to get around the jank. You know, Baldur's Gate's another great example of that. That game, hugely respect, but I don't have the nostalgia required to get around the jank. You know? That's why I can play games like Oblivion or Neverwinter Nights or the original Pokemon games for continuously over and over again, and I'll be fine. But if these were like new games, the jank would annoy the shit out of me. Make me think of Divinity 2. The game kicks ass, he plays a dragon. Yeah, man. Lorien's... I've been a fan of Lorien's series for a long, long time. The Divinity series is fantastic. The Dragon Knight Saga... No, not that's Divinity 2. The, Dragon Commander, the spin-off they did, where you play as a dragon, and it's like it's a strategy war game, and then the companions... Oh, man. I love the lizard men in that series. At least the later entries. These big British snobby lizard men, I love it.
I can't believe
The fucking undead are hilarious as well.
That's right. You've actually advanced in rank. Congratulations, bro.
Hell yeah. Alright, now what we've got, bro, let's talk to this happy sack.
Well, well, well. Still alive, are we? Amazing. I never thought you'd make it past...
Yeah, man, Path of Exile 2.
Make sure you
Dude.
remember your place.
Now that, best free-to-play game ever made. Fucking Path of Exile is... Mwah. The fucking skill tree is insanely intimidating. Holy shit, the first time I played that, I'm like, nope. I closed it, went to a different website, and planned out my build, because holy shit. I ended up making... I played as a witch the first time through that game, and I made a summoner build. So I ended up with like 6, 7, 8 zombies following me around at all time. Very fun. A really good game. It's honestly, out of all the Diablo-style games I've played, that one is probably the best. Diablo 2 is also insanely good as well because of the werewolves. Like, Druid in Diablo 2, oh man. I fucking adore Druid in Diablo 2. It's basically where Divinity Original Sin, you know, that's the next best thing. But, oh man, I love that take on Druid. So yeah, I'm excited for it. I need to play the old Thief game made by System Shock. Yeah, I know. I need to play System Shock as well. You got that for me a year back, and I've not played it since. I've not played it. It's like I've got. You should Steam. There's a website on there where you can check your Steam games, and you can check everyone how many games that you own that you've not played. Mine is fucking embarrassing. There's many. In fact, Binary Default. I played that for the first time last year, and that game came out like what 2015. I've had it for years. Yeah, they kept the snowy stuff away. I ended up giving that game money for the cosmetic stuff because I wanted to support them. Like, that has never happened to me before. They made such an amazing game, and I'm like, you know what? I'll buy some of these cosmetics. They're expensive, but fuck it, they're worth it. You gave me the entire game, and it was great. And there was none of that microtransaction bullshit that you need in order to continue, you know? And the economy system is fucking brilliant. Like, the economy is literally trading. There's no gold or anything like that. So, at least when I played it, I've not played it for, like, a bunch of patches at this point. I played it around the year Total Biscuit did his Game of the Year video, and that was on it. In fact, I specifically remember that year playing it, saying to myself, I think it was in my Game of the Year list that year, was like, if I had played this game the prior year, it would have been in my top 5 that year, seriously. So I heard about, I think, yeah, it must have been like the year after it came out. Total Biscuit, man, I miss that guy. Total Biscuit was such a good guy. It's a shame what happened to him. But yeah, like, it's great. It was ages ago when I played it, but yeah, the trading system where you trade items to get junk items that you can trade for other things, and trade different bottles in order to get better versions to level them up and make them better. Dude, the trading system is fantastic, and it cuts out currency bots. You know, gold farming and things like that, because gold is not the currency. Trading is, and it's harder to bot that. So yeah, like, great system, great game.
You know what brawler rank is worth around here? Nothing.
Yeah. I'm ready for a match.
Okay, brawler, you know the drill. Head up.
Diablo Immortal, is that the new one? I know there's like Diablo 4 coming out. I've not looked into it. I'm not interested. Like, the last expansion for World of Warcraft was my stopping point. On top of that, they fucked up Warcraft 3. I have never played the original Warcraft games. I know the story, but I never played them myself, and I was super excited to play them. And it ended up being an absolute trash pile. And that was it for me with Bethesda. Not Bethesda, with Blizzard. I'm not going back anymore. I'm done with Blizzard. You know, they've become another EA for me. I'm done. It's like Dragon Age. I played Dragon Age Origins Dragon Age Inquisition late last year. And because I never played the DLC. And the DLC elevates it. In terms of a story level, the DLC actually makes it a lot better. The DLC is really good. Some of the best DLC I've played. It is really good if you're interested in the story, at least. And it's like it made me interested, but then I remembered fucking EA. So even if Dragon Age, the next Dragon Age game is really fucking good, it'll be ruined by EA's scummy business practices. They'll do something to ruin it. And I don't want to support that. So I'm probably not going to play the next Dragon Age game. You know? They're making a remake of Diablo 2. Do you mean like they made a remake of Warcraft 3? Yeah. Much as I love the werewolf in that game and the necromancer and shit, like, I call it the werewolf, the druid. Nah. I'll wait and see if it's actually good, but
Victor from the blue team, leave the arena now and rest. You earned it.
Richter's Visions, who brought back Crash. It's a shame. You know what? It's possible. It really is. It feels like, you ever play Mass Effect 3? It feels like a... Do you know that one bit of DLC where they go to like an extra planet to kind of like chill out for a little bit and get to know each other, and if you romance the character, you can dance with them? It felt like that mixed with actual plot. And it sets up the next game. And it's really good. It's fantastic. It's much better closure than the original game. It takes place pretty much after you beat the main story. And the Underdark DLC is really good as well, especially if you're a big fan of the original game. But yeah, I just It's possible. I don't think it was though. Elements of it might have been cut content, but I don't think it was. It felt more like an advertisement for the next game.
I'm a busy man.
But it was good. I was super pissed off with
All right, brawler.
I was really pissed off about Crash Team Racing. I have so many fond memories with Crash Team Racing. I used to play that game constantly because this was back when I was a kid. So I only had like a small selection of games that I'd play repeatedly. And I used to play Crash all the time. And I specifically remember the Polar Bear character used to annoy the shit out of me because the Polar Bear character, for some reason, whenever I played that character, I did awful. But whenever the character was controlled by the computer, it always kicked my ass. It's just what happened every time. I have so many fun memories with the game. And bringing back an old game like that and adding microtransactions, it's like digging up the grave of a relative and trying to sell you back their bones. You know, it's so fucking insulting. And yeah, I'm not playing that game because of that. Oh, I ran out of shit. Wait a minute. I'm out of arrows. Alright, time to go pokey pokey. Pokey 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 pokey. Swing and a miss. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Yeah, suck it. Taste my bones. Spooky, scary skeleton is killer going for your spine. Yeah, I'm gonna block some arrows. Check out my skills. Mass Effect 3, I didn't hate. That being said, I played that game for the first time, like, I think 2 years ago. At this point, might have been a year ago, but I think it was 2 years ago. And I remember crying. I actually cried. I played for the first game again, I played for the second game again, and I played for the third game again. And the bit that got me was Garrus, because I romanced Garrus. I was playing this membership, I romanced Garrus, I adore Garrus. And seeing him be so fucking torn up at the death of Shepard actually made me fucking burst into tears. There is a video on this channel, at least there was at one point. I don't think I've gotten rid of it. There is a video somewhere on this channel of me reacting to the end of Mass Effect. And I actually regret my choice at this point. I chose the merger, where human and machine came one, only to realize at a later date that that is exactly what Seraph did in the first game. I fucked up. I was most likely indoctrinated by the Reapers. And that's just what I thought. So, but I cried because Garrus, just seeing him break up hurt. And that shows you just how much that game affected me. Like, I love Oblivion, but I could go around killing all the people and it wouldn't bother me. But that game, those characters touched me right in the goddamn soul, and I cared about them. And it's just, they're not even human for the most part. They're a bunch of, like, insectoid fucking grasshopper aliens. And I felt upset that he felt upset. That says something to me, man. And I know that's later on when they added, like, the cutscenes and the extra ending, but it wasn't that much different from the original, and it didn't bother me. Like, the thing with Mass Effect 3 was, like, the entire build-up in that game is, that's the closure. You can broker peace between the Geth and the Qunari. Not the Qunari. The Qunari's from Dragon Age. The Geth and the other ones. You can broker peace between them. You can, you know, you can cure the genophage. You can fix so many of the problems that are built up throughout the entire games. And then you get to the end of the game, and there's some bullshit fucking, you know, red, blue, green thing. But that never bothered me. In fact, I honestly thought the Reapers were fucking stupid to begin with. Like, these big fucking horseshoe crab motherfuckers that float in space. They're not interesting. Never at any point throughout the entire series have the Reapers been a good storyline. Have been good. What made that game interesting was the society around the societies in the Mass Effect world, the politics, the history, the conflict of races. That was what the characters, essentially. That's what made those games good. The Reapers were the MacGuffin. They were just the excuse to get the plot rolling, you know. So the end didn't bother me. I thought the journey of those 3 games was enough. The ending didn't matter. But that was me. A lot of people are pissed off over that. Yeah, man. I'm glad we're getting a remaster of those as well. I really hope they don't pull any scummy shit with that as well. But, like, again, bring back all the Mass Effect games in one place on the Switch, and I'll be a very happy boy.
You beating those twins?
Yeah. 2 was the best one. It had the best characters. It had the best ending. It had RPG elements, but they improved on the combat. And yeah, there was less micromanaging to do, which is something I bitched about in Dragon Age 2. The lack of micromanaging, but the micromanaging in Dragon Age Origins was fun. The micromanaging in Mass Effect 1 was not. In fact, it actually took me ages to get into Mass Effect. I played that game like a year after I played Dragon Age Origins, and I tried, man. I tried to get into that game multiple times, and eventually once it just clicked. At one point when playing through it, it just clicked, and I loved it. But man, getting to that point, the first game was just so fucking janky. And I know BioWare can do better than that. So, yeah, like, but I got through it. I never had that issue with Mass Effect 2. Although, by that point, I was already invested, so... And one thing I did hate about Mass Effect 2 on the PC was mouse acceleration. Holy fucking shit, that game is a pain in the ass with mouse acceleration.
You might be ready, but...
So, that's over and done with. Let's, Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sleep, we're going to sell a few things, and then we're going to go out and do that quest. I think people's issue is it had a big build-up and people just had a massive expectation. I don't think people would ever be happy with how it ended. Honestly, the same thing goes for a lot of games. Friggin' Half-Life 3. If that ever comes out, it's going to be a disappointment. You know, Duke Nukem was bound to fail. Any game that people have been anticipating, I'll give you a personal example. Pokemon Snap, the new Pokemon Snap coming out, man. I have such a thing with the Pokemon Snap games. So, I love photography. I love photography games. In fact, one of my all-time favorite games is a PlayStation 3 exclusive called Africa. It's the best photography game I've ever played. It's a proper photography games as well, because one of the things that really irritates me about photography games is a lot of the time they don't understand the basic concepts of what makes a good picture, like the rule of thirds. Essentially, what most of them do is want you to center the image, and you never center. About the only time you center is when you're purposely taking an image to subvert centering. And in some architecture or landscape scenery, you'll center. But typically when you're doing that, it's because the focus is on the outsides. And you draw your eyes out or in. Oh my god, this guy's lips! Oh my god! What are you? You smell like you sampled the goods. Yeah, this is a modded character. No. Leave me alone.
I'm through talking to you.
Ugh. Anyway.
Don't be the last to read today's
Fully enough, it was your review on Steam that got me ready for Mass Effect 2. As a whole the settings which I recommend. Seriously! I reviewed that. I haven't reviewed a game on Steam for a long time. I remember calling Skyrim the closest thing to a perfect game I've ever played. Fuck me, was I biased with that game. I didn't know that. That's cool. I'm glad that review helped.
Feel free to browse for.
Yeah.
I'll buy.
Just about anything. I know. What was I saying? Oh, wrong button.
I'll buy just about anything for the right.
Yeah.
You drive a
Hard bargain. Yeah. Leather shield. No, I want to keep my torch out because one of the mods makes this game very dark. Let's sell this. The flawless pearl, silver knife, torch, wolf pelt.
You drive a hard bargain.
And I want to do some alchemy, but I don't have any of the things yet. You do start with one if you play through the starting area, but again, I had the alternative start me. Oh shit, there goes my torch. God, fucking hunting fuck nugget. Well. But no, I really like Mass Effect.
Good morning.
But I understand people having big expectations. Oh, that's what I was getting at.
It's not my favorite.
Africa. I adore that game. Look it up if you ever get the chance. It's got like a zebra on the cover. I love that game. I love that game a great deal. And I'm a big fan of Pokemon. So of course, a game like Pokemon Snap is me. And I have wanted a Pokemon Snap game for years. There is 8 generations at this point. 8. This game came out when there was 151 Pokemon, when Mew was a big deal. And they have just 200 Pokemon in it. That is barely, like... Seriously, it's like the Pokemon they added in the first game, and the Pokemon they added in Kalos. And that's it. And I'm like, really? And what gets me is people are like, oh my god, this is amazing. But the sole reason they're saying it's amazing is because the Pokemon are real. The game is really pretty. It's beautiful. And the Pokemon have actual animations. And because of Game Freak's bullshit excuse for Pokemon Sword and Shield, people are jumping on this and saying this is amazing purely because it's a Pokemon game that's animated well. Here's the thing. It has just 200 Pokemon in the fucking game. Of course it's animated well. And look, Pokemon is the single biggest IP on this planet. It is huge. Or at least in terms of games. I think Hello Kitty still beats it. But in terms of video games, it's the biggest. They have the money to hire actual talent. They have the money to put actual effort into these games. Sword and Shield could have been so much better than what it is. I'm not someone that hates Sword and Shield. I enjoyed it for what it was. But the criticisms are justified. That it could have been so much fucking better. And I really, really wanted this new Pokemon game, this new Pokemon Snap game to be the Snap game that's in my head. You know, the Snap game I've dreamt about for years. a grand open world where I can walk around taking pictures of Pokemon swimming in ponds and flying overhead, and all the different Pokemon and all the different, like, really cool landscapes we've had, like the Crystal Caves from Black and White and all this kind of thing. The Pokemon, but I should have realized that the Pokemon game, Snap game I had in my head was never going to be the one they were going to make. And I find it really ironic that people will shit all over Sword and Shield because it doesn't have all the Pokemon in it. Of which there is about 890 at this point? Not all of the Pokemon are in that game. But 200 Pokemon are in this new game. And it's got good animations and it's graphically impressive. And they don't give a shit. Which says to me that more people were pissed off about that shit PlayStation 2 tree in Sword and Shield than they were about not bringing their favourite Pokemon over. Literally making it a graphics argument. Because this game has the same problem as the one people claim to have with Sword and Shield. So, I'm probably going to play it, and I'm probably going to enjoy it, but it's not going to be the Pokemon Snap that I want. And it's like a full-price game, and I bet you it's going to be like an hour long. The original one had the same problem, so... Yeah, I'm super... I want to play it, I'm looking forward to playing it, but at the same time, I'm disappointed. As soon as I read the website and I watched the trailer, I was disappointed, and my expectations sank, so... I don't know. I beat Duke Nukem Forever last year, and I didn't hate it. It was alright, but it had its frustrations. Yeah. With you on Pokemon Snap, granted, I kind of expected with Game Freak, because they always... Apparently, it's being developed by another company. It's not being developed by Game Freak. And speaking of which, like, Breath of the Wild? Okay, Breath of the Wild had its problems. I'm kind of with Jim Sterling with his criticisms of it, but it was a good game. And that game was huge and had so much little details in it. And imagine a game like Breath of the Wild, but with Pokemon. That's what people have wanted. People have wanted an open-world Pokemon game for fucking years. And they finally got kind of that with Sword and Shield. And it fell flat. I think that was another thing it was another case of that. People have been wanting an expansive open-world Pokemon game. Like the Wii games Poké Park. I remember so many people played the Wii mini-game, offshoot games Poké Park, and were like, why can't we have this in the main series? And I agree, but people have been wanting that for years, and we finally got it in Sword and Shield, and it's just not on the level people wanted. And this is not a mobile game? Yeah, like the one Tencent's making? Yeah, what you there? It looks like it's going to be fun. I'm probably going to play it, and I'm going to probably really enjoy it, and it might even be the kind of game that my mother will want to borrow from me, you know? I'm probably gonna play it, and I'm probably gonna enjoy it, but it's not gonna be the Pokemon Snap that I've had in my head for years, unfortunately. Anyway, let's go and do this Great Prince thing. Yeah, graphics over gameplay is stupid. Hey there. Graphics over gameplay is stupid, but honestly, I think gamers are to blame for that as well. Every single time we have a new console coming out, they sell themselves on graphics. And they sell themselves on graphics, but by the time this new console is out, PCs have already surpassed it. And I know not everyone can afford a PC, and I know not everyone can be bothered or even knows how to build a PC. It's not as easy as the Master Race makes it claim to be. It's like, sure, you can fix a problem with the engine of a car if you know what you're doing, but that doesn't mean it's easy for people who don't, you know? And it's not something that's easy to learn as well, because you've got to learn a bunch of technical language from other stuff. Like, I understand that. Consoles are nice because they're easy. You know, at least they used to be that way before, you know, internet requirements and profiles and all this extra stuff and day one patches and all this kind of thing, but consoles used to be easy. You buy one, shove the game in, you play, it works. Used to be the thing. PCs were not as easy and not as cheap, but there was a lot more that you could do with them. You could improve your gameplay experience. You could fix games that were broken.
This is a holdup. Hand it over or die.
How about no?
We can play it that way if you like.
Have at it, Kit Boy!
Take that.
Hey, kitty, 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 come on! Oh, shit. Say hello to my little friend. No more catnip for you! I want another Pokemon District Under games. Those games got so much hate in this. Yeah, I still need to play Explorers of Sky. I own it. I do own it, and I really need to play through that. It looks like a great game. I bought it from, I think I already had it. I can't remember, but I do want to play that. And I also have the one, I got the one on Switch. I got it for Christmas, so I need to play through that. So I'm super excited for that one. I love the art style in the remake of it. I think the art style is really nice. But yeah, I'd love a new one on Switch. The Mystery Dungeon games are super underrated. They really are the kind of games, like, people who have played them know how good they are. I tell you what one I'm sorry I missed out on. The only Pokemon spin-off that isn't like a mobile game I've never played. Pokemon Ranger. They're really good. I've seen gameplay of them. I've watched a Let's Play of it. It's actually really good. And the fucking evil team in those games are hilarious. The writing in Pokemon Ranger is actually fantastic. Which is one of the benefits of the Pokemon Dungeon games as well. It's like, the writing in the Mystery Dungeon games are really good, which, it's funny because those games are actually kind of very mature for Pokemon. But the advertising doesn't make it look that way at all. I can only imagine how many kids were scarred playing those games. Yeah, man. It turns into Persona at the end. Yeah, man, I'm definitely gonna have to play, Speaking of shit I got for Christmas, actually, my auntie got me, because I passively mentioned to her one time when she visited that the battery in my 3DS was kind of shit now. I have to have it plugged in all the time to play it. And apparently, I didn't know you could do this, but apparently you could buy replacements. She bought me one for Christmas, and holy shit, it's like a new system. It runs better, and it lasts longer than it ever did. I can play it for several hours and not have to charge it up. It's amazing. Like, it lasts longer than it did when I first got it, without needing to charge up. Oh my god, it's dark. Do I have, Fleur, maybe? Oh, here we go. Starlight, are you watching me? Can you hear what I say? All I can see is green light. Yeah, man. The Mystery Dungeon games are great. I tell you what one's really good. The best, and I will die on this hill, the best Pokemon spin-off ever made, Pokemon Conquest. I typically don't like that style of game. You know, like Fire Emblem? It's really good. It gets bonus points for Vaporeon being the best evolution for your Eevee. Yeah, you start off with an Eevee. So of course I'm gonna be biased towards it because, well... And you can evolve it into a Vaporeon. It has the most health. It has a really good attack that, like, it's got AoE. Pokemon Conquest is amazing. And then once you beat it, it unlocks, like, a shit ton more content. You could, like, a bunch of the characters you meet in the main game have their own single-player mode that you can go through their story. Really good. So good. Pokemon Conquest is fantastic. I didn't expect a game like that to actually work, but yeah. Yeah, you told me this before. It was made by the same people who made Danganronpa. I do have the Danganronpa games. If they're safe to stream on YouTube, I might do that at some point. I might do that just for you at some point, actually, because I know you'd get a kick out of my reaction to that shit. No promises, but it's definitely something I'd love to do at some point. If they're safe to stream on YouTube. They might not be. I don't know. You can tell me that. Will I have to censor anything? Because if I have to censor stuff, I might need to actually do like a proper edited Let's Play of it. Hey, oh my god, look at that face! Look at that face! Oh my god! He looks like Crichton from fucking Red Dwarf. Anyway. Oh man, the 3DS is one of the best portable systems ever made. I'd honestly still recommend it over the Switch at this point, because you don't have to pay to go online. It's got like a huge... Honestly, it's like the PlayStation 2 in terms of its selection of games. It's amazing. A lot of them are shit, but just like the PlayStation 2, but it has some amazing ones in there as well. I think the Switch is a better system, but the 3DS is more bang for your buck. The shooter one has a certain fucked up scene in it, but the rest are just fine. Alright, cool. I might do that at some point. That would be really cool, because I have the first two, at least. I did buy them on sale at one point, because you recommended them. I've not played them yet, but they looked really good. So that's definitely one I could see myself playing at some point. And I'm struggling to find my way into this place, because it's so fucking dark. I'm actually glad I installed these mods. It's making the game a little bit different than usual. I'm hoping I'm not shouting too much, by the way. This game is very loud. Oh, I see. It's over here. I went too far the other way. I need to get myself a fucking torch. Oh, man. The PSP is such a sad state of affairs. Ow. Fuck you, buddy. Yeah. Fuck you, buddy. Have you got good... Oh, I'll take your arrows. Thank you. Ow. Who invited you, Bomberhead? Look at this epic combat. It's still better than Morrowind. Swing, 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 swing. Christ. Morrowind, in order to do anything good, you have to, like... In order to make the game not frustrating as fuck, you have to, like, sit there attacking a fucking rat for hours on end. Until you get your weapon skill to a point where you can reliably hit. I was fine with that system in Fallout New Vegas, but holy shit, in Morrowind? Ugh. That game. I want to like that game more than I do. I really do, but Jesus. I need to... Because I'm going to be using this. Let's save that. Yeah, Vice City Stories is great. The GBA... there's a game I've actually... Wait a minute. I'll go and grab it. There's a game I've got over here. Main reason to own the PlayStation Portable and the PlayStation Vita? Oh, they're all Vita games. Okay, main reason to own the PlayStation Vita. The Invisible series. Imagine augmented reality Pokemon with a really excited Brian Blessed. Brian Blessed plays a scientist in the game, and he is the best thing about the game. He is a joy. But essentially, there's these little tiny creatures called Invisibles. They're made out of light particles, and you fight them, and you level them up, and they evolve into different forms. And there's a bunch of different ones, and you scan like different colors. Do you know, like back, I don't know if you've ever heard of Monster Rancher? The Monster Rancher games where you'd scan CDs in order to, like, get monsters in the game. It's like that, but you scan different colors. So, like, it's like, the Invisible has run to the green. You're running green or something like that. Green representing jungle, blue representing water. And it's really cool. It's an incredibly kiddie game. It's a bit embarrassing playing it as an adult because it is very, BBC channel, kids channel kind of cringy acting, but very fun. I love the series. Best thing about the Vita. Also, a really cool thing about the Vita was the fact that Monster Hunter wasn't on it. And because Monster Hunter wasn't on it, a shit ton of games came out to try and copy the Monster Hunter formula. Soul Sacrifice. Oh my god, Soul Sacrifice was good. Oh yeah, Tearaway. Tearaway was fantastic. Unless you mean the platformer for Invisibles. Because I know they made that for like the PlayStation. I never played that one. But I think, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Honestly, the worst thing about the Vita is that Sony didn't do anything about it. You know, they made the game, they made the system, and they just kind of threw it out to its own devices. They never advertised it. About the only time they ever did advertise it was as a peripheral for the PlayStation. It had no life on its own, which was a shame because there was a lot of good games on the system, but it's just, it never got any, like, attention whatsoever. Especially if you weren't in America. Like, 90% of the really good games never came out on it over here. Oh, and yeah, let's not forget the fucking, the fucking game card shit where you have to pay, like, a extremely inflated price for a unique SD card for the fucking thing. Ugh. Yeah, the Soul Sacrifices was so good. I really like Tearaway. I don't know if you ever played Tearaway. Tearaway was like the only game for the system that got a lot of attention. Tearaway is basically what Mario, Paper Mario, the later Paper Mario games want to be. Tearaway is amazing. That game was so good. Insanely charming, beautiful art style, really good controls, perfect platformer. Yeah, the Invisibles platformer. I never played that one. I really should. I should look for that one at some point. I was kind of put off of it because my entire thing with Invisibles was the Pokemon aspect to it. So I never played that one. But I wouldn't mind playing that at some point. I would love them... it's never going to happen because it's an extremely obscure game. But I would love them to port Africa for the PlayStation. It's honestly one of my favorite all-time games. I love Africa. It's a photography game, but it's like a proper photography game. You know? It's like a cheaper alternative for people who want to get into photography. You know? I hear squeaks. Squeak, squeak, and squeak 'em. Ah! Fucking hell! Rat! I have so many mixed feelings about Persona 5. I love the characters, especially Makoto. Makoto is the best girl in the entire series. I adore Makoto. Admittedly, she appeals to a lot that I like in a love interest. So, you know, she's got this badass kind of biker chick going on with her kind of thing. So she's got that danger element, but she's also extremely responsible. She's extremely responsible and reliable, you know, and well-to-do. And I respect that. So I really like Makoto. I like Makoto a great deal. But I love the characters. Oh shit, I can go on about the characters in that game until the cows come home. Persona 5 characters are really good. Oh, bollocks, I've got vampirism. Shit, taste my fire, fucker. Fire! Fire! If this was D&D, the entire world would explode in one hit. Oh, hello. Yeah, here's an example of that weapon mod I was talking about. Yeah. It's a tanto. Ba, 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 ba. Cool. But I hated the dungeons. So, about the time, I think it was the third dungeon, where you got the little, the hermit shutting girl. When you got her, I was so bored by that dungeon. So what I did afterwards is I found out about a thing you could do to basically grind levels, where you can go into Mentos, the fresh maker. Sorry, I've amused myself with that way too much. Where you could go into Mementos, the underground like dungeon area, and you could on a certain day, when like a certain weather condition was going on, basically what would happen in a few turns, an enemy would just die. Oh fuck me! Right, an enemy would just die. Right. No. No. Oh my god. I'm gonna go through all the fucking keys. Right. Okay, we can do this. Alright, good. Yes. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We can do this. Fuck! Ah! Wait a minute. There we go. Okay. Worth it! Not. Okay, so... I found, like, you could go to a certain day, like, where after a few turns, the enemy would just die. And you'd hang around in there until a Reaper showed up, and all you'd need to do was keep your characters alive. And then, the Reaper would just die. And I did this up until a point where my characters were, like, level 90. And then I managed to max out Makoto's, like, social link. And I used another social link from the two little girls in the Velvet Room. And I managed to summon her, like, Makoto special persona character, which was really powerful. And that bitch carried me throughout the entire game. So at that point, I stopped giving a shit about combat. And at that point, I could just focus on the thing I really enjoyed, which was the dialogue and the characters and the story. And the dungeons, I could just rush through them and not think about what I was doing because I was so brokenly overpowered. That, to me, showcases the major issue of those games. Persona 4, on the other hand, really fucking good. Kenji, especially, dude, okay, as someone who is very flamboyant to the point where, and very animated, to the point where growing up, everyone thought I was gay. And it wasn't just an insult, everyone thought I was gay. My mother, at one point, my own mother, like, thought that I might be gay. An uncle recently around Christmas hinted that he thinks I might be gay. He did so when we went away as part of a family. Last year, not last year, 2019. When we went away around then, he hinted that as well. Like, it's not an insulting thing. There's nothing wrong with being gay whatsoever. It's just annoying after a certain point when people keep assuming that you're something you're not. It's like, it's weird. And it's purely because I'm effeminate and I'm comfortable with the concept of homosexuality. Like, that's all it is. There's something about my personality that because of stereotypes, people assume that I like the dick. And that's pretty much it. And oh man, it does get annoying at times. Mostly at this point, I've accepted it as part of my my personality. And I kind of take pride in the fact that my very existence subverts gender norms without needing to adopt some kind of unique label from Tumblr. My very existence does what they claim to do with a unique name, you know. I take pride in that to a certain degree, but I really relate with Kenji. To a certain degree. I was never as uncomfortable with it as he is. Nowhere near. In fact, I don't remember a point where I've ever been uncomfortable with it, but I can understand it. Especially when he's in a different culture. And I don't know what Japan is like with that element and that kind of thing, and I'm not going to claim to know. But again, and considering the fact that this was made by a different generation of people from me, like, it's very possible that he was raised in a culture that was very discriminatory towards homosexuality. I know even before my time that was a thing, so... But, I know, the lockpicking. But, the idea that this guy... He's uncomfortable with his gender expression. You know, he doesn't want people to think he's gay. And he has this talent for, like, making cuddly toys and these cute little dolls. He's got a real talent for it. And he over-exaggerates his more masculine traits to the point where he goes around dressed like a thug and acting like an overly aggressive idiot. Like, Kenji is a character that I think a lot of people, especially teenagers, can relate with. Especially a lot of people who grew up gay and you know, did that kind of thing. You know they exist. And it's a real character. And I think it's a character that, to this very day, a lot of people can relate with. He's a really good character. And that's just one character. You know, you've got the girl that dresses like a guy, so people will take her more seriously. That says something. You know, there's the idol that gets really fucking sick of her life as an idol and how she can never feel comfortable around, like, being herself around other people because everyone prejudges her because of her job. Every character in that game has something really cool and interesting about them. And the other games in this series just, they don't... I mean, I've never played Persona 2, so I can't judge that one. I've never played the first two games. But the other characters in the other series don't really have it to that level. Persona 4 is overrated, but it is really fucking good. I never got bored with the combat of that game. I never got bored with the dungeons in that game. I did with Persona 3. But I never got bored with the dungeons in that game. And Persona 4 is amazing. I also have a lot of fond memories about Persona 3. Especially with, I think her name was Yokota. She's the only character in that game I remember. Well, her and the dog. Because a dog attacking is fucking hilarious. But, yeah, like, her and the dog. But, no, man. Persona 4 is fantastic. And I can go on about how great that game is much, much longer than I can go on about Persona 5. I like Persona 5. But the actual gameplay of that game ruins it. Which is really shitty to say about a video game, especially as an RPG lover. I never played the original PlayStation 2 Persona 3. I played the PlayStation Portable one, which was my first experience with the Persona series. I played Shin Megami Tensei. I've been a Megaten fan for many years, including Devil Summoner, which is my first one. You know, Digital Devil Saga. There was another one. There was a two-parter. I can't remember the name of it. There was a really fucking brutal one on the place on the Nintendo DS. Like, holy shit, that game is brutal. I love the Persona series. I love the Shin Megami Tensei series, and Persona really just takes the best part of that game and mixes it with really good story, because the Shin Megami Tensei games have always been very cheesy. They really want you to take them seriously as a Lovecraft kind of story. They ooze Lovecraft. They really want to be Lovecraft, but that being said, I can't take Lovecraft seriously anymore because it's too dated. I love it. It's really fun, but it's so dated. It's funny. So it might just be a problem with the kind of the theming in general. I've never played 2. The only thing I know about 2 is it has amazing music, just like the entire series, and Hitler shows up, which is hilarious. But that's about it. Yeah, like, from what I've seen it to, it seems like more of a base RPG. But Nocturne was my favorite one. I will always remember how fucking hard the Matador was. That's like the hardest bit of that entire game. I had to fucking face the Matador like 1 billion times over. Like, holy shit, the Matador was hard. I remembered I made him after as well, and he's fucking insane. He's so good. The fucking Death Rider as well. Yeah. They definitely changed it over the years because the Persona series have appealed to a different group of people. I love Nocturne. I have many fond memories of Nocturne. And the Digital Devil games were fucking amazing as well. But for the most part, I will take Persona over Shin Megami Tensei. Because it really does have like the best bits of the series mixed with other really good parts. But 5 kind of failed in that aspect. And I honestly get the feeling that the people who really like 5 are the ones that never played the other, like the last 2. Because 3... I think 3 has the best atmosphere. Persona 3 has the best atmosphere and the best story and the more creativity. Persona 4 have the best characters and the best general mix of gameplay. Persona 5 has the best general design and really good music. I'd honestly argue that Persona 5 has the best music in the series. And its design is masterful. Everything from the menus to everything that pops up, like, the stylistic design of Persona 5 is amazing. It's so good. I cannot praise the design of that game more in terms of, like, the general artistic design of the UI and everything like that. It oozes style. I did, yeah. I'm super excited. I will totally be buying that and playing that again. It's called... I remember... I wonder if it's going to have the same issue. I didn't notice at first until talking with a Warhammer fan. But... the game in the UK, as you may know, you probably do know, is called Lucifer's Call. And the reason why it's called Lucifer's Call only in the UK is because Games Workshop, the people behind the Warhammer series, they were releasing a new mini-pack or series or something called Nocturne. And they threatened legal action. So the sole reason it's called Lucifer's Call in the UK is because of copyright issues with Games Workshop. Oh, I love the music in 4. Like, I think the best way to explain it is, whilst playing the game, 5 has amazing, like, everything about the artistic design from the music to the UI and everything like that, 5 wins hands down. However, outside of Persona 5, when I'm just listening to Persona music, which I actually do a lot, the Persona series has one of the best, like, soundtracks ever made from video games. I listen to Persona 3 and 4 the most in terms of the soundtrack. The amount of times I've just done some casual shit like editing whilst listening to like do-do-do-do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do-do, you know, like the general city exploring dialogue music from the video games. Fantastic. In terms of battle music, though, the less I hear of baby, 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 yeah, the better. Except that one track from the train early on. Lay low, hey la, lay low, lay high, something, 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 and touch the sky. Oh. But yeah, the music, the general music from the first 2 games is amazing. I don't think Persona 5 really hits that same level when it comes to the general music. The fight music, though, and the hype music, mwah. The only hype music I really remember from Persona 4 is the game level, where they have like an 8-bit version of the main theme. You know, like... Yeah. Fun fact, I was listening to the soundtrack when I was out to a friend. We went to Tesco and the next song played. Soon we went into the shop with the June song. Fucking June song. It results in us pissing yourself laughing at the people looking at us like we're crazy people. Oh man, yeah, that's perfect. Do 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 do. Yeah, that's fucking brilliant. I love that. That's great. Now I would say that Persona might be one of the few games to actually immerse me when I'm not even playing the video game. Because the amount of times I have listened to that soundtrack whilst just walking around and doing daily shit, and just listening to that general city explorer music or general dialogue music, it's just... It makes me feel like my general life is cool. You know what I mean? I've been immersed into Persona when not even playing Persona. That's the quality of that music. Your fiction, your fiction. Yes, I agree. Can't even see the fucking door there, it's so dark. Jesus. I tell you what my alarm is. Speaking of Persona music. My alarm right now in the morning goes off at like 7 o'clock every morning. Is wake up, get out there. I just think it's the perfect one. I used to have JoJo, the Pillarmen theme, playing. So every morning, I would hear... And then later on, I changed it to the fifth series, JoJo. The piano music. I had that used to be, but right now, Persona 5, because waking up each morning to laughing at "Wake up, get out there" is a great way to wake up. My mum hates it, but I'm like, it's good. I know what you mean. Oh, Persona fucking Q as well. Those games were underrated. I don't think I own the second one. I do have the first one.
You have my ears.
I never did pick up the second one. Mine was the Metal Gear Solid music. Match that. Snake! Snake! Do. Wake up! You've made a time paradox.
What is it, citizen?
Yeah, man.
Speak.
Hey there. How are you doing? Ah, can't zoom up more than that. Oh, he's walking away. Apparently he didn't. He must have done. You ever done that thing where you walk down like a road and you're like, oh fuck, I forgot, I'm going the wrong way, and instead of just turning around and just going down the other way, you have to make a big deal out of it. So as you turn around and instead of realizing and then just turning around the other way, you go, oh, and then you turn around the other way. That way everyone knows that, oh, you've made the mistake. You know, because otherwise you just look crazy. Oh, man.
Feel free. May I interest
I'm
you
glad
in
you showed up,
something
by the
more
way,
fun?
man. This has been far more entertaining
What can I interest you
chatting to you than it would have been just on my own. Sat here talking to myself.
A fun.
making shit jokes towards the NPCs.
That's a fit. That's a...
Would you like to sell your ears? No, thank you.
a fine...
Oh my god, like, I'm getting ripped off with the price of that. Like, 19? Seriously? Nah, man, you don't need to apologize for your text at all. It's made it really entertaining. So, I'm enjoying this.
That's a fair deal. Fare thee well.
Alright, let's do some more arena, huh?
Don't be the last to
Read the Black Horse Courier. No, I don't care, mate. Actually, wait a minute. You know, let's have one of those paper, mate.
Have a copy of the Black Horse Courier. It's the only way to get the real news. Feature story on the Grey Fox.
Yeah, thanks, man. You have a good day. Let's see. Grey Fox, man or myth, and just in what ways is offensive to minorities? Oh, god damn it. Is a so-called thieves guild masterminding all the thefts in the Imperial City. Captain Hieronymus Lex of the Imperial Watch seems to think so. When asked about the Thieves Guild and its mystical leader, the Grey Fox, the captain was quite emphatic. This one man is responsible for all the crime in the city. The energetic and tenacious Captain Lex has therefore devoted himself to apprehending this masked menace. I'll get you next time, Batman. When questioned on the subject, Adamus Philida, fucking legionary name, man. Imperial names. Legion Commander and Captain Lex's immediate superior had the following response. Ridiculous! The Grey Fox is just a fairy tale. There is no such thing as a thieves guild, and there never has been. Now quit with your fake news. Stories of an unstoppable thief called the Grey Fox have been circulating around the Imperial city for centuries. The stories claim he can turn invisible at will, shrink himself down to the size of a mouse, turn into mist and step under locked doors, and perform any number of truly unbelievable feats. If even half of these stories are true, Captain Lex will have his hands full capturing the Grey Fox. I hate that they took Oblivion off the Game Pass. They did? That sucks. I love Oblivion, man. One of only 2 Bethesda games I actually like. I like Skyrim. It's alright. You know, I've spent a fucking several hundred hours in that game at this point. I can't say it's bad when I've spent that much time in it. That being said, the only reason I've spent that much time in it is because it's available on consoles when this isn't. Well, consoles that are out currently. Fuck, I could play it on my fridge if I really wanted to.
You beaten the... Your next opponent is
like, Todd is taking Skyrim and he's like, right, we've heard all the Doom tales of being able to play Doom on a toaster and everything like that. Right, we're gonna beat even Doom. That's pretty much been the goal. How close am I to leveling up at this point? So I've not been using a lot of my skills, so I don't really want to overdo it. So do you know what I will do? Let's get some points into Blunt. Save myself from leveling up just yet. And what else have I got? Illusion. Alteration, Conjuration. Do I have anything that requires... Destruction is willpower. I could use that. What else is there? That's it. Restoration. I could use that. Alright. Yeah, it's like, I don't hate Morrowind or anything. It's too archaic. And I don't have the nostalgia attached to it, considering Oblivion was the first Elder Scrolls game I played. I don't have the attachment to it to really get past its annoying aspects. Skyrim is definitely one of the weaker ones. What I hate about the system is I basically end up making the same character every time. You know, And I'm not just talking about stealth archer. I'm talking about, like, I'll level up destruction on every character. And the main reason for that is because, the fire, ice, and electric enchants, or upgrades, actually affect the chaos enchant, which does all three of them on strike. So if you get that and fiery soul trap on a weapon, you have this insanely powerful fucking weapon that you can just abuse the crap out of. You know, and then mix it with, like, stealth traits, like the level 100's Stealth Warrior skill. Hey! Milestone hit with heavy armor. And I just end up making the same character. I mean, okay, sometimes they're wearing heavy armor, sometimes they're wearing light armor, sometimes they're using, like, two-handed or sword and shield or bow, but ultimately, they feel like they play the same. And it's because Skyrim's skill system is completely homogenous. Oblivion doesn't have that problem. You can have that problem if you really fucking, like, game the system and min-max like crazy and use exploits like, you know, sleeping to lower certain skills and things. But it's a lot harder. And you have to really go out of your way and make the game boring as shit in order to do that. Skyrim, it's like that naturally. That's pretty cool. Honestly, that's legitimately the same reason I bought Morrowind. Fun fact, the only reason I bought Morrowind back in the day was because you could be a werewolf. Yeah, that's why I bought it. And Hircine is my favorite Daedric prince. And I would love to sit around and play the Hunting Grounds, but I'd love the Hunting Grounds done in a modern game. You know? I just can't get past the jank. And I love the medium armor. Like, the fur, like Burr, Wolf, and shit. That armor is really fucking cool. And spears, it's a meme at this point, but spears in Morrowind are awesome. Spears are so cool. Like, there's so much to like about Morrowind in terms of, like, basic gameplay. I love its layered armor system. So, it's like, in this game, you can either work, like, you have an arm slot, a leg slot, a lower slot, an upper slot, and a head slot. In the older games, there's so much more. You've got, like, an underclothes slot where you can wear, like, a t-shirt or something. And in Skyrim, they've removed another one. They've combined pants and helmet together. So they've combined pants and torso together. Like, they've removed them each time. Like, there's a lot I really respect and like about Morrowind. I just can't play it because it's too archaic and has too many annoyances. And I don't have the nostalgia to really get past that. Like I do with Oblivion. I have the nostalgia with Oblivion, and I know enough about this game to kind of get past the annoyances. Yeah, man, the custom spells in Morrowind are amazing. You can do it to this to a certain degree, but it's not as good. Yeah, Morrowind does a lot that you can, like, do in that game. It's really good.
Okay, so you made it to Bloodlet.
Yay!
The next opponent is a Red Guard. I've seen him.
Ah, so it's Bloodletter now, is it? I remember when I achieved that rank so very long ago. I showed such promise, unlike yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like Daggerfall. You could be like a Wereboren thing. That's so cool. So fucking cool. I love that. I wish they'd add that as well. People of the Imperial City, welcome to the arena.
There's nothing better than watching two eager bloodletters fighting to the death for fame and glory. Enough talk.
Let the battle begin. And fire hands. Well, he's getting fucked up. Oh, shit. Yeah, let's. Good job, Bone Jangles. Yeah, some of the fucking scenes in that game. There's actually a scene in this game that has scarred me to this very day. It's one of the Daedric Prince quests. And in terms of, it's like, if I ever think about scariest shit I've ever seen in a video game, outside of a horror game, this fucking game. Man, there's a specific Daedra quest that has like one scene in it that is still fucking unsettling. Super creepy. Yeah, as I'm playing through this on stream at some point, we'll get to it. I'll point it out when we get to it, but holy shit, man.
That was a good fight, Blood. Come on, Blood. Your next opponent wears a heavy raiment, but attacks with a short sword.
I'm not going to be able to do this for much longer, because like it will get too hard at some point, so I think we'll do one more of these. We'll talk to the Great Prince, we'll get our training, and then we'll go out and see if we can go to Wayne and Prying. So. Oh, the Dark Brotherhood is great. Dark Brotherhood's a highlight in a lot of the games. Even in Skyrim, it's weak as fuck compared to Oblivion. Fuck, the best game in Oblivion is from a Dark Brotherhood quest. Murder House. I save before I do that quest just so I can do it again. I love it. Go Bone Jangles! Fire Hands! Woo! Fire Hands!
All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team. Leave the arena now and rest.
Daggerfall, the town is haunted, and I didn't know that when I was roaming the streets, starting hearing weird noises, and then had a black ghost figure with red eyes screaming at me. Black's offensive. It's called Red God. I never hold up so fast. Yeah, man.
Okay, so you killed the Breton. Don't get a big head. Here's your payout.
Don't get a big head. Oblivion.
My red room got it.
Alright, let's have another one.
The rain.
Oh, right.
Next up is a dark elf. I've never seen him fight before.
Alright, so the Fire Hands isn't going to be quite effective this time because they have a resistance to fire. Alright, let's get ready to summon Bone Jangles.
Good people of the Imperial City.
Welcome to the arena.
Just look at the yellow team's dark elf. You can see the murder in his eyes. Can the blue team
Oh, yeah.
even hope to survive? Let's find out.
I think I know what you're talking about. Fire Hands! Hammer time! Fire Hands! Fire Hands! Hell yeah.
All hail the combatant from the blue team. Victor from the blue team. Leave the arena now and rest. You earn it.
Wait a minute, let's save the game quickly. Oh, wrong button. It's this button, isn't it? Oh, I've got an arrow stuck in me. Okay then! No more venturing for me. No, I can't pick it up. Is it? Is it? It's not Z. It is Z, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay, if I step under that... Does it work? I know there's a glitch that you can do in Fallout 4 and Skyrim, where if you put something underneath you, you just float.
I'm a busy man. What is it? Good work, Blood.
Right, let's talk to the Grey Prince.
You've returned. So, have you been to Crowhaven? Have you... What's this? The Journal of Lord Leviticus?
You're not gonna like what you found in it, bud.
This is wonderful news. The words of Lord Leviticus himself. Perfect.
Tomb Raider time with the
Haven't I
arrows.
owe you something?
Oh god, imagine if this game was as brutal as Tomb Raider. I have never liked Tomb Raider, but
Step like this.
the first... In fact, okay, the only experience I've ever had enjoying Tomb Raider is locking the old guy in the fridge.
You'll need
That's
to
it!
wanna last more than
Locking
5
the old
seconds
guy in the
to
fridge.
be in the arena.
They did the remake or the revamp a
what
few
this
years
journal
ago. The
says.
first one of those was really good. It was brutal.
Interesting.
It was so fucking brutal. I actually wanted to prevent myself from dying. Not just because dying is bad, but because it was hard to watch her fucking get eviscerated. Like, I remember one where she kind of like died in the ocean and she just smacked on rocks and got beat the fuck up, and it was so painful to just watch this poor woman being beat the fuck up.
All a lie.
I've never played anyone other than that, but that first revamp was so fucking good. Alright, I think have I got the Great Prince skills now? Let's see. Heavy raiment, enchanted. Princess training, yeah. Fortify block, fortify athletics, fortify blade. Fandabby dozy. Oh, I forget. It's not actually a skill increase. It's a permanent buff to said skills. Okay. So I'm not going to level up. That's the exact same reason I didn't like the controls as well. The originals as well. The controls were abysmal. The exact same reason I didn't like them.
All right, Mer.
Oh, Myrmidon.
Get a move on.
My. Look at the Myrmidon. Who are you fighting against up there? Cripples and skooma addicts? Maybe someday they'll give you a real challenge.
Oh, you'll get yours, bitch. Just you wait. Alright, let's see how I handle Myrmidon.
Don't be fooled by your next opponent. The little...
Oh, fuck. Shiver Strike is a bitch. Alright, this might go south. Yeah, I've never been huge on the original Tomb Raider games. I actually did it in Fallout. I did it in Fallout. I've been playing through Fallout. It was on sale on the PlayStation, so I bought it on that. And there's a specific quest where you're getting the companion Curie. And you can get like this permanent debuff for the rest of the game. However, if you stand on something, you basically fly. You just float up. Oh, that was a piece of piss. You float up like through the ceiling, and then you can land like through the fucking floor, where you exit at the end of that dungeon. So you can just go in, talk to Curie, get what you need to do, and leave without dealing with the frigging mole rats that give you the disease. And I've done it in Skyrim as well, to access like invisible chests and things. Oh shit, they're the ones that made the new Avengers? Oh boy. Yeah. Christ.
I guess you do.
Alright, I think we're able to keep going. Let's do this
No
shit.
surprises.
I'm probably gonna get a decent amount of points to put into strength, actually. I want willpower and endurance up as much as possible. Oh shit, that reminds me. I'm still a vampire. And if I don't fix this, I will eventually just become a vampire. So, alright, let's do this one more, and let's go and find a shrine to pray at, because I do not want to be a vampire. Because being a vampire in this game is a pain in the arse. Yeah? Welcome to the arena.
You came here for a fight, and a fight you shall have. But talk is for the weak.
Oh, fucking Anthem. That game was never... Everything you saw about that game before it released told me it would be a failure. Nothing about that was interesting whatsoever. Yeah. Leave now and rest. You've earned it. Yay! Hey, Zach. I will show you. So, I'm playing currently in a way that I don't plan to end the game, and it's because of how Oblivion works. So, I want to get endurance and willpower up as quickly as possible, because the higher these are, the lower your level, the more out of it you get. So, first level up with 45 endurance is going to result in me having more overall HP later on in the game than if I had like 45 endurance at if I reached 45 endurance later, if that makes sense. The earlier and higher it is, the more overall gains you'll get. So the basic thing I'm going for is Armorer, Blade, Alteration, Conjuration, Illusion, Light Armor, and Mercantile. So I'm going to be some kind of like spell slinging or utility spell wielding kind of like stabby lever warmer. So I'm playing as a Breton. I've got mods, so if I remove that and that, you can see the character in the side panel there. So I'm aware. I installed it ages ago. It's not great, but I do remember it. Yeah, I've played it before. Yeah, glad you could join us, Zach. Alright, let's cure my vampirism. I don't want to be a vampire. I remember shrines in this place being a bitch. I don't think you can actually access the shrines in the shrine district. So, although this, I do have the city improvement mod installed, so maybe. Arena district, temple district. Which way is the temple district? It's down here, isn't it? There it is. Okay. Oh yeah, the werewolf mod for Skyrim is amazing. Yeah, I use that. I love one of the skins you can get for it. Oh, it's very pretty. It's a nice addition. So yeah, I have the Better Cities mod, so I'm hoping that the Temple District will actually be usable. So I can cure my affliction without running to a different city.
Citizens are welcome in the Imperial Palace, at least on the first few floors.
Oh, totally. I'll kill him multiple times. Because he always comes back. But yeah, I'm totally going to kill him.
What is it, citizen?
A pretty beautiful lady. I've got nothing to eat.
Oh, shut up. A pretty beautiful lady. I've got nothing to eat. Then you talk to her and her voice completely changes. The Temple of the One.
Hello.
Hello? Can I... No. Okay, I can't use it. I'm gonna have to go to a different city then.
Go ahead.
Is the Argonian dude here?
Anytime.
Please, I must speak. What?
You asked me to speak. Oh, piss off. Alright, let's go to a different city and cure vampirism before it kicks in. I have to do that extremely annoying and highly buggy quest. The amount of times I've played through Oblivion and I've got to that one point.
Speak.
Oh.
What is it, citizen?
Where am I? Oh, okay. The amount of times I've played through, like, Oblivion and I've got to that really fucking annoying, quest.
Knows a lot about heavy armor.
He knows a lot about it.
Look
Plus,
how good
he'll
that
teach
looks.
others how to use
Ugh.
heavy armor. Have you ever had a complaint about a merchant?
I understand.
He knows a lot about heavy armor. Plus he teaches people about heavy armor. The Imperium of Waterfront Trader. Ooh. So this is new, by the way. This isn't in the default game, so this is completely new to me, because I've never used this mob before.
Over here.
Oh, I know about that guy. It's a Thieves Guild dude. Oh, shit, it crashed. But don't worry. I was ready for that. I knew that was going to happen at some point. I was ready for it. So you've got yourself a little freaking, joke there. Just for this occasion. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, let's, get stuff back up so I can see what I'm doing. Right. Continue. When was the last time I saved, is the question. Alright, let's exit this place and go a safer way. Oh yeah, like, it's, the dialogue in Oblivion is awful, but it's that, it is part of the charm. Yeah, I knew it would eventually crash, so I decided to set that up.
Hail, good citizen.
So one thing about the Better Cities mod is I can't actually teleport out the city without leaving properly. It's one negative.
My ear, citizen.
So I need to exit properly first. It just works. Just works.
Say it all.
No real question what Herbal is going for there. He's got weapons. Big weapons.
He's got weapons. Oh my god! Look at this dude's hair. Hello. God, some of the fucking new characters that the mod adds is hilarious. Oh my god, I don't. The voice acting is a masterpiece. Yeah, it's great. I love this game so much.
I've heard others say the same.
I'm stuck in the Imperial fucking city. Alright, is this the way? Hey! Okay, I escaped! Awesome. Right. Let's go to a different city. Which one are we going to? Breville? Let's go to Breville. Oh yeah. The NPCs in it have so much life than they do in Skyrim. I really need to buy a torch. Holy shit. Oh god. Whew, thank god that wasn't destruction. Oh yeah, Breville. So the cities are gonna look a bit differently. They're gonna look more accurate to the lore. So. Woo! Who are you?
A wire, and as you can see on that ears, the phalanx make me chiefy. And you may walk now out of my raid peasant. Move, move, move.
She's not official, she's a mod, and I already love her.
I'm glad.
Oh god!
She's an excellent healer.
This game is as consistent in voices as I am playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Whatever you say.
Alright, where's the fucking... Am I going the right way? I think I'm going to the castle here. Dragon's Dogma vibes here. Oh, dude, Dragon's Dogma. That was one of my most played games last year on the Switch. Dragon's Dogma is such a good game. It mixes so many things that I love about other games into one. It's beautiful. Alright, this is the castle. Yeah, man. Martin Septim. Believe it or not, he's a Dragonborn. But there are no dragons around at this point, so we'd never find out. The original Emperor bloodline is contains dragon. So... that's why only the Emperor can use the Amulet of Kings, because you need to be Dragonborn.
Hello.
Isn't that a fine, peaceful day?
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Ah, here we go. Okay. Is this Mage's Guild? It is the Mage's Guild. I need a temple! Ah! Oh! Big building. Okay, cool. Yay! Salvation! When I get the bad ending, because it's there, never mind. Yeah. Yay! Do I still have vampirism? Is it bugged out and I still have... Okay, cool. Everything's okay. I no longer will turn into a fangy fucker. Yeah, man. There is a mod that I have in Skyrim that is really fucking annoying to get to work. You can fly around like a dragon. Animated wings and shit. Very cool. Alright. Do you know what? Let's do some of the quest line. Let's have some fun here instead of just doing the arena. So, let's start off the North Country Sables outside of Coral. Walk up. Hopefully he has a oh, God. Yeah. Shut up. Oh, God, shit. Watch where you're going, goddammit. I'm walking here. Ah! Fuck me. See, that person just did it again. Or, like, they're going one way and they're like, oh, shit, I go the wrong one and then turn around again. It's so fucking embarrassing when you do that. Alright. Tell you what mod is the best for Skyrim, and you already know what I'm gonna say because I praise it constantly, Inigo. There's a reason why every single Let's Play at this point with Skyrim has Inigo as their companion. Because he's so good. I wish that game would... Like, I would pay real money to have that installed as a base feature to the console versions. Long as the money went to the creator of the mod. Excuse me, I'm looking for a Joffrey.
Excuse me.
Oh,
Can I help you?
well, I said it first, but okay.
Prior Maple or Joffrey.
I've already said this, motherfucker. I must speak to Joffrey.
I think he's sleeping, but it must be important. Go ahead upstairs and wake him.
Oh, well, thank you very much. You don't know who I am? I could be part of the Dark Brotherhood. Don't worry, I'm not. Oh, shit. Was there someone there? Oh, that was weird. Apparently... he's not sleeping. He's reading. Fucking Steam mod. The Steam engine mod. Choo choo, motherfucker! Pain train every day when the dragons show up. Yeah, I remember paid mods. The creation engine didn't go over well. The really funny thing is about the community creation whole thing is that most of the mods on there are worse. They look like they came from Oblivion. They're really shit looking. Actual modders that do the shit for free because they're amazing people make shit that looks better than the stuff you can buy from official moddy stuff from Bethesda. It's hilarious. The Emperor sent me to find you.
Emperor Uriel? Do you know something about his
I kind of regret not playing an Argonian or a Khajiit so I could talk like them. It's like, this one, he showed this one the Amulet of Kings.
You brought me the Amulet of Kings? This cannot be. Let me see it.
Here we go.
By the Nine. This is the Amulet of Kings. Who are you? How did you get this? What do you know of the Emperor's death?
Yeah, they fixed a lot of games. They made Dark Souls on PC. If you can get the mod to work. The best version of the original Dark Souls game. But I don't think I've installed a mod quite as annoying as that one. Holy shit. And there's like, when I did the Let's Play of it, there was one area around like the main hub area, that around where the elevators are, that froze every time. Like the frame rate just tanked in that one area, and I don't know why.
As unlikely as your story sounds, I believe you. Only the strange destiny of your
Deadly Premonition on PC was fixed by mods as well. Same guy that did the Dark Souls one. Yeah, playing as a Taurian is amazing. Best thing about that. Come a day where I ever do play Andromeda, I'm using that mod. Close shut the jaws of Oblivion.
His meaning is unclear to me as well.
You.
The Emperor
I've seen you. Let me see your face. You are the dawn for my dreams.
Mehrunes Dagon is one of the lords of Oblivion. But the mortal world is protected from the Daedra of Oblivion.
We're going to be seeing Mehrunes Dagon again in ESO soon. Woo! There's going to be a Twitch stream, I think tomorrow, or the day after, where they're going through new features. So be prepared for new information on that soon.
I'm not sure. Only the Emperor's truly.
Yeah, I know you had issues installing that mod.
The Amulet of Kings is ancient.
It was a pain in the ass, but it was worth it.
It is a holy relic of great power.
Oh, pardon me.
When an emperor is crowned, he uses the amulet to light the dragon fires at the Temple of the One in the Imperial City. With the Emperor dead and no new heir crowned, the dragon fires in the temple will be dark for the first time in centuries. It may be that the dragon fires protected us from a threat that only the Emperor was aware of.
The Emperor asked me to find his son.
I am one of the few who know of his existence. Many years ago, I served as captain of Uriel's bodyguards, the Blades. One night, Uriel called me into his private chambers. A baby boy lay sleeping in a basket. Uriel told me to deliver him somewhere safe. He never told me anything else about the baby, but I knew it was his son. From time to time, he would ask about the child's progress. Now, it seems that this illegitimate son is the heir to the Septim throne, if he yet lives.
Where can I find the royal bastard?
His name is Martin. He serves Akatosh in the chapel in the city of Kvatch, south of here. You must go to Kvatch and find him at once. If the enemy
I have the Switch version of Deadly Premonition.
He is in terrible danger.
I've not played it yet, but I do own it.
Let me know if there's anything you need. My resources here are limited, but I will help in any way I can.
Somewhere here. Oh, it's right at the bottom. There we go. I do have it. I'm yet to play it, but I do have it. It's on the ever-growing list of shit that I have, but I've not actually played yet. Yeah. Zach and Andrew, meet each other. You guys both really like Deadly Premonition. I have never actually played the game myself, but you guys love it, so you've got that in common. Assistance.
I keep a few things.
Come on, torches. Torch. I feel like I'm playing Minecraft. Fuck. Oh well. I'll take the arrows at least. Boom. Alright. Let's go and rescue Martin.
How are you?
Yeah. I love the music. Like, the whistle music is the greatest thing. am I going? Kvatch. Anvil. Where am I now? Alright. I would, typically speaking, I don't teleport as much as I am in this game, but I'm streaming it, so I want to skip a lot of the boring travel shit.
The guard still holds the road, but it's a matter of time before they're overwhelmed.
Run from what?
God's blood. You don't know, do you? Deidre overran Kvatch last night. There were glowing portals outside the walls, gates to Oblivion itself. There was a huge creature, something out of a nightmare, came right over the walls, blasting fire that swarmed around it, killing.
There's no patch for it yet. Oh, that's really fucking disappointing.
Go and see for yourself. Kvatch is a smoking ruin. We're all that's left. Do you understand me?
Everyone else is dead! How the fuck did you escape then?
It was Savli and Matthias. Some of the other guards helped some of us escape. They cut their way out, right through the city gates.
Your eyes are weird.
Savlian says they can hold the road. No, I don't believe him. Nothing can stop them.
If you only... If you know... Yeah. Yeah, go on, run away. Help me! Alright, cool. Let's go and get Martin.
I've looked everywhere. Perhaps she's still in Kvatch, in a basement, hiding?
I just can't. We've been hit.
Look how much better the Argonians look with this mod.
You picked a bat.
Are you a merchant? You are a merchant. Thank fuck. I will definitely have a look at some of your fine wares. Yes. Which one's the button? Is this the sell button or is this the buy button? Yes, the sell button. Oh, fucking cunting, shitty fuck. If you're not giving me any money for them... That's more than I'd usually pay. You drive a hard bargain. Alright then.
I can't face it.
I just can't sleep. I lie down and close my eyes, but I can't stop thinking.
I know what it's like, man. I can't sleep most nights either. And I don't have my entire city being destroyed by demons. Let's use Blunt just until I get another level of Blunt. And then I'll swap over to Marksman again. Yep. I hate that people kept using as an argument saying the Switch was shit because it couldn't handle it. Yet don't talk about how it runs like the best for Alienization. Yeah. Shitting over the fucking Switch. Meanwhile, they're the same kind of people who will buy a brand new console just because the graphics are pretty and won't give a shit about the shit frame rate. Yeah, man. I know the feeling. Oh shit, it's the ending scene of the Berserk anime! No! Griffith, you bastard! Alright, let's summon Bone Jangles! Let's see if we can actually save these people, huh? Oh, there's my blunt skill.
It's the smell, really. Smoke and fire.
Hey there, buddy.
Stand back, civilian. This is no place for you.
Then why are you happy about this? This is no place for you. Alright, Joker. What the fuck happened here?
We lost the damn city. That's what happened. It was too much. Too fast. We were overwhelmed.
Yeah.
Get everyone out. There are still people trapped in there.
Switch over the new systems any day.
Others were just run down.
Can't tell much of a difference between the PlayStation 3, the Xbox 360, and every new console, major console since then. Might as well just have stuck with the PlayStation 3 and Xbox. What will you do now?
The only thing we can do, we'll try to hold our ground. That's what. If we can't hold this barricade, those beasts could march right down and overrun the encampment. I have to try and protect. You want to help? You're kidding. If you're serious, are you sure?
Hell yeah.
I don't know how to close it. You can. If you.
Yeah, Oblivion game. Right.
It's a brave thing.
Allons-y! Once more for the breach, my friends. Say hello to the Dragons of Oblivion. The major gimmick and selling point are very, very quickly boring and outright annoying. Ugh. This is the worst thing about being an archer in this game. People just run in front of your fire. It's maddening. Get back here, you prick! Hey! Dum-dum! Here! Come on.
Thank the nine. I never thought I'd see another friendly face. The others... taken. They were taken to the tower.
That's alright. What the fuck's going on?
Captain Mattias sent us in to try and close the gate. We were ambushed, trapped, and picked off.
You were killed by
I
scamps!
managed to escape, but the others are strewn across that bridge. They took Menion off to the big tower. You've got to save him.
Do you have a hard time with mud crabs as
I'm
well?
getting out of here.
Yeah. Go on, go.
The cat.
You
All
just
right.
get him away. Ay. Can't get good health these days. Ooh, bloodgrass. Gimme. Just a peaceful day in the in Mehrunes Dagon's realm of Oblivion. Yeah, Microsoft owning Obsidian is worrying, but we'll see what happens with it. Watch the riveting gameplay. Pew. I'll let myself level up in a bit. I just want to get a decent amount of endurance. Maybe spam some willpower. Actually, that's a good way of doing it. Let's just use destruction. It's a good way of getting some it's a good way of getting some willpower. Hey there, scamp! Fire hands! Oh shit. Well, your world just got rocked. Good to know. Oh shit, I'm between a rock and a hard place. Whew. Yeah, I've seen Bugsnax. It looks alright. I watched the completionist video on it. It looks okay. Fuck you, buddy. Fire hands. Fire hands. Fire hands. I love being a Breton. And I think statistically, the races I typically play in these games, overall, for all the playthroughs I've done, Argonian wins by a fucking mile, followed by Khajiit, then Breton, and then Orc. And then other than that, I don't really think I play any of the other races beyond the old gimmick. I made an Imperial character in Skyrim once called Biggest Dickus. I made a Wood Elf character, a Cannibal character. I made a High Elf Paladin sort of character. Yeah, it's a mod. It's so you can actually see what the fuck you're doing. The game is pretty modded, so the characters look better, the lighting is really cool, and the cities have been improved. There's a bunch of other stuff, like there's new weapons in the game, like this thing. They're added to the main leveling system. I've got this hair mod, and I've got elf ears, and this is a Breton. They're like extra armor characters. I've also got like unlimited carry capacity. Because, yeah. Also, I've got a cape. That's another mod. The Elsewhere expansion pack for ESO has been the best one so far. I've played all of them at this point. Elsewhere, by far, is the best. I also really like the one... I forget the name of it. It was in Morrowind. The whole place with Soldier Seal, or whatever his name is. The big Dwemer kind of area. Really, really cool. I think Elsewhere #1, but that area is probably my second favorite. There's a good bit of DLC. Clavicus Vile and Barbus shows up in that one. With Nocturne as well. Bone Jangles, I require aid. I can shoot fire too. Fire hands! Deja Hut, I'll have one of them, thank you very much. Alright, is this the right way or is this going outside again? Yeah. It's, I love that. The fucking singer in the main city as well, she's my favorite bard in the game. Kunzari, Kunzari. Ow! Where the fuck did you come from, dickhead? God damn. Taste my fire hands. Fire hands! Ooh, what's this? Fire hands! Fire hands! I'm not planning on making a mage build, but goddamn. I'm starting to get tired at this point. I think I'll finish off this zone and I'll call the stream for the night. If you've missed it and you want to watch it at a later date, do not worry. After this is finished, it will be uploaded. It's just the way YouTube works. There's a playlist on my channel called Oblivion Streams. It will go in there. And I will find a place for that on the homepage of my main channel so people can find it easily. Taste my fire hands, bitches. Yeah, Elder Scrolls Online is by far my favorite MMO right now. Admittedly, I've not been playing it seriously, so I've not done any of the raids, and whilst I'm in a guild, I've not taken it super seriously. I'm in a werewolf guild, and it's just an RP guild. I've not done any actual oh god, that's bugged out a bit. Oh no, that's just the texture for the lava. Yeah, I've not done any actual RP with them, but yeah. Pretty good.
In the cage. Oh.
I'm a-coming. Hey there. Oh, hello. Ah, yes. Wood, the best shield. Oh, yeah. What's up, man?
Quickly, there's no time. You must get to find the sigil.
Alright, well, can I free you? Or you're gonna die instantly when I do this, aren't you? I can't actually find a lever anywhere here. The one over here? Oh my god, look! The textures! Oh well, shit game, guys. It's like the tree from Sword and Shield. Shit game, guys. 0 out of 10. Worst game ever made. No, I actually can't find the lever. Sorry, mate. You're on your own. The only thing I have an issue with in Elder Scrolls Online is the dancing is mostly shit, especially after playing World of Warcraft. There are so many times like I want a proper energetic dance, and there's just one doesn't exist. And if that's like the main... Oh, also the crate system's really scummy, but yeah. Yeah, it's an automatic system with YouTube. So far, actually, let me know what the quality is like right now, if you don't mind. Like, how's the audio? Is the audio okay? What's the frame rate being like? Is everything running okay? I've set it up the best I can. Like, I have very little... I've streamed on Twitch a little bit, but I'll be honest, I just don't like Twitch, and I'm much more familiar with YouTube as a whole. So, yeah. It's easier for me to do it here. YouTube has a lot of problems, but there really isn't, there really hasn't been another system to come up to really rival it. Like, other systems exist, but they're just not... With all the problems it has, there's just not one that can truly compete with it. It's so easy just to say go to a new platform, but... Same thing with Steam. Steam in recent years has really gone downhill. It's a massive pain in the arse, but no true competitor really exists. And unfortunately, the one that could have done it, Epic, turned out to be scummy pieces of shit. Good, I'm glad it's good. I'm glad it, like... I know I had problems with, I mean, I know it's an old game, so I'm not quite sure of the quality. But I know in the past when I've streamed, it's been a bit choppy and the quality hasn't been too great. I like Twitch, but it has a bloody habit of notifying me about an hour later. Yeah, I've had the exact same thing. Storyfire is sadly going away. That's one thing I really like about Twitch, actually, I've got to say. Like, the system to find streams to watch is really good. Just good luck being discovered on that system if you're not already big. Because it prioritizes people who are watching it, so... Bit shit, but it is really nice for the viewer. YouTube has the same problem, though. At this point on this website, good luck getting anywhere if you're not already big. It's really bad. I really miss old YouTube. I have a lot of nostalgia for old YouTube. Back when this website was like a proper community, instead of just a bunch of influencers and their rabid fan base. Oh, that was weird. I had like a feeling that there was somebody behind me then. I felt like a stump underneath. That was weird. Alright then. Let's see what Sigil Stone, huh? Usually what I would do here, I would save scum like crazy to get a good one, but I'm not gonna do that. Alright, Bone Jangles, watch my back, buddy. Oh, there's one here. Fuck you, buddy! And you. Very nice. In case you're wondering what difficulty I'm playing on, that seems about right to me. Because Oblivion on harder difficulties is just more tanky and really shit. I've been watching more YouTube streams lately on Twitch. Just gets more and more silly with the rules every week. Completely agree. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. And I do feel sorry, because I don't really watch streams. I feel it takes too much attention from me. And it's just not something I enjoy that much. I'll watch VODs, but I don't watch Twitch. But, yeah. So, there's also cases of people being banned for saying words that sound similar to the N-word. Like, if you say trigger, for example, well, that will trigger, like, offensive speech. It's ridiculous. I use Twitch mostly because my phone can watch videos or browsing online. YouTube has to pay for it. Yeah. Every time I fucking go on YouTube on my mobile phone, it tells me about YouTube music. Every fucking time. So what sigil stone did I get? Absorb strength? Fortify strength? Well, it's kind of shit, so what I will do is I'll apply it to, let's apply it to the bow. Alright. I now have Mr. Shooty. Yeah, I heard about that. You can't say blind playthrough because it might be offensive to the blind people who are currently watching Twitch and looking at chat. Fuck me, it's dark. Guys? Are you here? Oh, hey, so I did the thing. It was easy. Your men are shit.
Close the gate.
I did.
I knew you could do it. This is our chance to launch a counterattack. I need you to come with us. You've got far more combat experience than these men.
Which is ridiculous. I used to be a hunter, motherfucker.
I can wait, but not for long. We've got to move quickly.
If your gods can't even handle like what, a cat, like a cougar or a bear or something, a fucking mud crab, you're screwed. Let's go. I think you can get ad blocker for mobile, but apparently it's an absolute pain in the arse. And there's a lot of shady ones there as well. DLive are struggling now to be as good as Twitch. Do you mean as bad as them or better than them in terms of like providing a service? Alright. Go, Bone Jangles. I can't actually see what's going on, so I'm really hoping that I don't end up, like, blasting one of the guards. I'm trying to keep them all alive. Oh, shit. Won't you die? Good job, guys. You killed a fucking scamp. Took you long enough. Alright, so here's something I want to point out to you guys. Morrowind. I'm sure you guys know Jib. The guy you run into when you first start Morrowind, he ends up being Saint Jib because he kills all the fucking cliff racers. Yeah. There's a theory that this guy is Jib. In Skyrim, in the Dawn Guard DLC, you can actually run into him. And he'll talk about being killed at some point. I can't remember how, but it's a reference to this. He's killed in the Siege of Kvatch. So, yeah. Not quite official, but if it's not, I will be very surprised. So, a lot of people believe this is Jib. Yeah, a little bit of thing here. And I can't wait to meet the Cliff Racer guy. Oh my god. Cliff Racer, fly so high, fly. Oh shit, we lost one. Well, Don't mind if I do. Is that the guy's... Seriously, I saved the guy from scams in Oblivion just so he can die. Oh my god, these guys are useless. Fuck me. They're good, but they don't get enough people on the site. Fair enough. If you can't have like a basic competitor to Twitch, that's great. Yeah, it's basically jailbreak your phone, which is high risk by breaking. Yeah. That makes sense. It makes me think of that Oblivion album. Yeah, man. Young Souls, man. Young Souls is great. Alright, this might sound racist, but there's a red god and there's sunburn. Look at the shit around her eyes. She looks sunburned. Shit.
Be seeing you.
Oh god. Okay, well, I am pretty. That was a very flirtatious be seeing you. Oh shit, guys, look! Awful textures! Lame game, 0 out of 10. Won't play again. Awful game. Alright. Hey there! Let me put this weapon away.
Have you brought help? We've been...
The Emperor told me to find you.
The Emperor is dead.
Yes, I was there when he died.
What do you really want with me?
Alright. You're a Martin, right? The priest?
Yes, I'm a priest. Do you need a priest? I don't think I'll be much help to you. I'm having trouble understanding the gods.
She's wearing too much makeup.
If all this is part
Sean Bean!
Yes. I'm not sure I want to have anything to do with it.
There is a plan, right? Big, mystical fucking plan. I'm way over my head here, but it's okay, because I'm better than these gods. You're safer with me than you are here. Massive plan, prophecies and all that shit, and we're part of it.
What plan? What are you talking about?
I don't know! I'm just telling you what I've been told!
Through that terrible night, but no help came. Only more Daedra. What can you possibly know that would help me make sense of this?
You are Uriel Septim's son. You are, in fact, a royal bastard.
Emperor Uriel Septim? You think the Emperor is my father?
Oh, I don't think I know.
Wrong man. I am a priest.
Dirty old bastard slept around like crazy.
My father was a farmer.
No, your father was a dirty old man. Yeah, he knew you were in danger, and then he died.
You spoke to the Emperor before he died?
I did.
And he told you to find me?
I lost complete control of my character as another guy came from like a conveniently placed hole in the wall and stabbed him while I couldn't move because reasons. Why the fuck would I lie to you? I mean, that's a bit stupid. There are plenty of reasons I could lie to him. I could be extorting him for money. I could be leading him into a trap. There's plenty of reasons.
I don't know. It's strange. I think you might actually be telling the truth.
That's because I am.
What do you want from me?
I want you to come with me to Wayne and Priory. We are part of something huge.
No. I'm sorry, but even if what you say is true, I won't abandon these people to their fate. I'll go with you when we can all leave here together.
Fine. I will catch you later, Mr. Bean.
How did you get in here? What do you...
I'm here to save you! Yeah, that's why I'm here. I'm a big savior and all that shit.
I don't know how you got in here, but you're not saving anyone. No
Bitch, have you seen what happened outside?
Clear. I have my orders.
Fuck your orders. The entire place is dead and your men can't even handle a few fucking scamps.
Kvatch. You've seen it. Kvatch.
Oh my... Useless. What am I doing now? Do I have to talk to the guy outside? What the fuck are you lot standing out here for? Ugh.
We wiped the bastards out.
You lost one of your men.
It's safe to pull those people out of the chapel. Let's get in there and make sure they're all right. Come on. This is only the beginning.
Look at that guy's
We can
face!
discuss the next phase once the civilians are safe.
Look at his face!
it?
Look at his face!
In one piece? I mean, of course we did it. I never doubted us for a second.
He looks like a fucking deer caught in the headlights. He's like, oh shit! Like, currently he's living his trauma as we speak.
You too.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
Report, soldier.
Sir, we're all that's left. Barrack Inian, myself, and these civilians.
She seems very happy about that.
There's no one else?
There were others, sir, but they refused to stay put. We tried to convince them it was dangerous, but they left.
Yeah.
I guess they didn't make it.
He's running purely on magically enhanced coffee.
Cleared and these people need to be taken to safety. Escort them to the camp south of here at once.
But sir, I want to help.
Honestly, I think the sole reason why this isn't available on other systems is because it's broken.
Every available blade.
It probably wouldn't work on other systems. It would just die all the time.
Sir, yes, sir.
That sounded so condescending. Sir, yes, sir. God, the voice acting. These are professional voice actors.
We've done it. Oh, yes. We're not done. Not even close. This was only the first step. If this town is to be ours again, we'll need to get inside the...
No G Fuel today. I've got water.
Come this far with us.
I've not actually had G Fuel for a few days.
If we're truly going to succeed, I'll need much more of your help.
Man, I would love to have a sponsorship with G Fuel. Like, I'm not, like, there's very little I would accept a sponsorship for, but G Fuel, fuck yeah. I could advertise that shit all day and I would not be lying. I love that stuff.
We'll get underway.
Alright, Martin.
I wondered if you'd come back. I admit.
Come with me. We can save these people together, and then we can go to Wayne and Priory, okay?
You destroyed the Oblivion Gate, they say.
That's because I did.
You helped them drive the Daedra back. Yes. I'll come with you to Wayne and Priory.
I love the stuff.
To say. Lead on.
If there comes a day where we ever meet up in person and I have G Fuel on me, I'll let you try it. It's really good. And then you'll be addicted. And then I can say that I brought you into a things and I'll get like a commission or something. And like, yeah, it'll be great. I'll have you addicted to the fruity crack that is G Fuel.
Close my eyes, but I can't stop thinking about it.
Alright.
We've done good.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Alright, let's make this my primary thing. Okay. What about the Imperial Guards? I thought they'd be coming here yet. Alright, Bone Jangles, you're up. Help these motherfuckers stay alive. The fucking ragdoll physics are amazing. Who's dying? Oh shit! Bone Jangles! I didn't do it, my fucking skeleton did! Oh, this fucking game. Martin, Mr. Bean, no, no. We're friends here. We're all friends. Calm down. No, calm. Mr. Bean, calm down. Right, are you gonna be calm now? Or are you gonna continue to attack me?
Unless you need something, let's continue on to Wayne on Priory.
Your dick has a very nice voice.
To Wayne and Priory.
Yeah, dude, I will pay like 40 fucking quid to get one of them over here. Admittedly, it does last like a month, like several months, but still. Oh my god, look at his face. Look at his face! Oh, alright, come on. Look at his face! Oh my god. This game. Alright. Alright. So, have I got a bounty now for murdering someone? Yeah, I've got a bounty for murdering someone. I don't even think I have that money. Oh, I do. And the Dark Brotherhood saw me. So, yeah. I'm assuming that whilst fighting the scams, the guy attacked my skeleton. So the skeleton attacked him and I was accused for the murder.
Damn it! This is... The gates are locked.
I wasn't responsible for that guy's death, by the way. Call off the bounty, please.
Count Goldwine is the...
No, okay. The Blue Castle Gate, yeah. Fuck me. Fucking useless, the lot of yous. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it does get more broken the more you play it. What's shooting at me? What the fuck? Fuck you, buddy! Oh, shit, I'm out of... I have an arrow left. Okay, the one arrow to rule them all. Alright, let's try and keep the other guy alive. I'm not using bone jangles for this fight. Oh, shit, another one's dead. Oh, sweet mother of Christ, you guys are useless. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, sweet Christ. Wait, am I going the right way? It's so hard to fucking tell. Yeah, I'm going the right way. Okay. I really need to get a torch. Sweet mother of God, I need a torch.
We saw the smoke from the Gold Road while out on patrol. How can we help?
Follow me, men! The local guards are completely fucking useless. They can't even face scams. Let's also, please don't arrest me for murder. It wasn't me. It was my skeleton, and they attacked him first. Okay, let's go.
We'll be right behind you.
Okay. Is Mr. Bean still angry? Oh, he's normal. Okay. Come on.
I'm just waiting for Captain Matt.
We need the house key, guardhouse key.
Yes, I have it. Why?
Well, why the fuck do you think? We need to get into the castle. The fucking gate shut.
Right. They managed to close the castle gates just before we were forced in here. I'm afraid you're in for a tough time, friend. The city's in bad shape, and it will be difficult to make it to the guardhouse by yourself. I'd better go with...
No, dude, you'll just die. Please, no, you'll die. I don't want to be responsible for more deaths. Oh, my God. Keep him alive, man, please. Well, is that the last of my arrows? It is. Oh, wait, I've got a Daedra arrow. Fuck yeah! Alright, that's the last of my arrows. Steel War Axe. Let's go with that. Nice one, Martin! Martin means fucking business. I love it. Martin. Oh, I don't want to attack that. I'm frightened of hitting other people. Is this guy invisible or what? I like how they're just running past them. Ah! God, I thought he was going to attack me then. I'm just frightened of being hated by people because they ran into my way whilst I was trying to kill shit. Show me what you got. Really put me in the mood to play some Divinity 2 on Switch. May do that a bit of, or a bit of Skyrim. Oh yeah, man. Divinity is fantastic. Couldn't recommend that game enough. Stofosto's good. He's still alive. We might actually keep the fucker alive. Oh god. All right, let's go. Let's rock and roll.
This is it. The entrance to the passage. Best of luck.
Thank you. I'm so happy you didn't die. Holy shit, dude. All right then. Come, men. Dragon's Dogma. Yes. Game is amazing. Use my pawn. I do want to go back to that at some point. I was actually playing on hard mode. If you play in like the hardest difficulty with like certain challenges, you can unlock a really good set of armor. So, what I was doing, it was I was getting a certain ring from like the extra dungeons, and once I did that, it was like giving me a shit ton of experience point. So that was my goal. Then I'd reset the game, do it on the harder difficulty. So. Oh my god, get out my way! Oh, sweet Jesus. Fucking hell.
This area is clear. We've got to get inside and find the Count before it's too late. Move out!
Fuck me. I think if I remember correctly, it's the armor the king wears. If you do the difficulty mode. Yeah, it's a great game, man. If you do go back to it, use my pawn. I like how they both said it at the same time. Oh, thought mud crab's more fearsome than you. Oh, we lost one. Oh my god, was that blamed on me? Did I hear murder again? Thank god. Alright, let's take a shit. Yay, Legion shit.
You'll never take me.
Oh, we lost another one. I'll take all of your shit, thanks. That looks like it hurts. Oh yeah, look at that face. That definitely hurts. What was your pawn?
All right, this is it. We'll hold this area.
Knowing you, it'll have like the biggest boobs possible.
Don't come back here without him.
Yeah, like I'm glad you're helping me and all, you know, like no, thank you for doing this for us. It's like don't come back without him. Like, yeah, okay. Fucking demanding shit. Oh yeah, it's Rotelier. Good shit, dude. Yeah, I used her for a while. I did end up dropping her because, she just wasn't a high enough level. But, nah, I did use her for a while. Only thing that sucks about, Dragon's Dogma is you can't have multiple save files. Give me all the shit! God damn. That's a big scamp. They're not usually that big. Holy shit. Yeah, man. I have that on my gaming playlist. Flying into free. Was amazing. I'm really sorry they changed that. I love how the song actually gives out spoilers as well. I'm not gonna say what they are because I know Zach hasn't played it fully. But, the song actually gives out spoilers if you listen to the lyrics. Oh, dude, yeah, I'm so looking forward to Monster Hunter. I know what my game of the year is gonna be. Playing the demo, I just got so hyped. Like, I wasn't even that excited to play the demo. I was like, yeah, it's gonna be Monster Hunter. And then I'm playing it, I'm killing Bubble Dragon again, one of my favorite monsters that's coming back. And I just got so timing a strike at the right time. It's so satisfying. The single most satisfying game series. Oh well, he died. Time to strip him naked. Eh. There we go. Lovely. Alright. Yeah, that demo goes away soon. By the end of the month, I think the 31st, you won't be able to play it again. So if you do want to play that any more of that, then better get it done. Well, my friend, I am sorry to report that the king is dead.
Where is the Count? Why is he not with you?
He didn't make it.
We were too late. If only we'd gotten here sooner. This is indeed a dark day for all of us left.
Super giant cat married.
Your own life.
Got Monster Hunter Stories coming in later in the year as well. I hope you guys picked that one up as well. I can't remember if it did have any multiplayer aspect of it, but it's like Monster Hunter meets Monster Rancher. Pretty good.
At least here.
Here, let me strip off for you. Give you my clothes. I will probably wear that later on, depending on what else I get. Because I legitimately really like that armor. I think it looks great. I like that armor. It's basically a Gambison. Well, say it's a Gambison. It looks like a Gambison over like mail armor. And Gambisons are really something you need more of. So, fun fact, historically, leather armor wasn't really a thing. It did exist, but it was just it was impractical. Leather armor was hot, it was restrictive, and it was expensive to make. Leather was used for a lot, and it was completely impractical to make armor out of leather. When you could have made it out of better material and cheaper material. That being the Gambison. Literally layered cloth. And it does not sound like it would be defensive, but it really was. Layered cloth for Gambisons were surprisingly incredibly defensive. They were really protective. And they were the basic armor in the West for years. A long, long time. So, yeah, like, the image we have of, like, heavy-clad armor and leather, it existed, especially heavy-clad armor, but for the most part, it wasn't really a thing. It was expensive and difficult to make, and most of the time, people just wore Gambisons. And you really don't see Gambisons that much in video games. I would love to see more of them instead of just fucking leather armor all the time. I also I heard that the Bowels of Fury add-on it's meant to be more open, like Odyssey was. That's pretty cool. Hey, Bone Jangles. Look what you did. Turn around. Look what you did. You did that. Are you sorry? Huh? Naughty Bone Jangles. Very bad. How close am I to leveling up at this point? Very close. Probably Mercantile or Blade. Mario Collection ends soon. Watch it shoot up in price after March. Yeah. Yeah, it was such a stupid thing. I hated that.
The Imperial League.
So am I done here?
Farewell.
Alright then, Martin.
Kvatch is finished. There's nothing left.
I do actually have a mod installed where you rebuild Kvatch, but I have never done it because I've never gotten it to work. So, hopefully we can come back here later on and see how it works, because I think I've got it installed this time. Yeah, a lot of companies are getting really scummy. Where's Martin? I think he's probably still talking to that woman. Alright, where's Wayne Priory? There it is. Can I save him? Can I save him?
Help! You must help.
Hold on, tell me what happened. Who's attacking Wayne Priory?
I was in the sheepfold. Look, so
Alright. Hey, actually saved his ass. Good shit.
God's blood that came out of nowhere. Quick! He may need our help.
Once they get a taste of it, you bet they'll do it again. I want to swing, but I'm frightened of hitting someone. Like... Oh, god damn it! Seriously? Ugh. You guys can sort it yourselves. Because you're getting my way. I swear Nintendo is like in team with Scalpers Online. Oh man, I couldn't agree more. Nintendo goes hand in hand with fucking Scalpers.
They attacked without warning.
Did you and Microsoft try to double Xbox Live Go back down? Yeah, I told them that before. It's ridiculous.
I fear that was the target of
yeah, one swing and you kill a friendly. Yeah.
We need. We'll go together.
Report your crimes, Wicked One. Fuck! God. I didn't kill him, it was a skeleton. Okay, I summoned the skeleton, but not to attack him. Stupid fucking...
Let's hear it.
They've taken it. The Amulet of Kings is gone. The enemy has defeated us at every turn.
Pick up a cup of the NPC. Yeah. It always amused me in Skyrim where I killed a chicken and the entire town wanted to kill me. It was like the first thing I did when I went to, I think, like Riverwood the very first time. I killed a chicken and the entire town tried to kill me. There's also the giant thing as well, where it's like, when Skyrim was first being showcased, they were walking around a bunch of giants walking with mammoths, and they're like, oh, these are friendly and less provoked. And then, of course, during Skyrim, the first time you meet one is around that, like, Tower of Thieves. And you walk up to it thinking, oh yeah, these are the giants that told me in like the E3 conference. They're totally safe. And he whacks you and you go flying into the stratosphere. There's actually a quest in Elder Scrolls Online that takes the piss out of that with giants. They throw you into the stratosphere to get you over a fence, or a gate, into a castle. It's hilarious.
So it has not all gone against us. Thank Talos for that. We gained Uriel's heir and lost the Amulet of Kings. Martin cannot stay here. Nowhere is
Alright, let's go to Crowdlure the Temple then.
We should get moving.
Let's continue on to Cloud Ruler Temple.
Alright, follow me, Mr. Bean. Can never trust E3.
Yes.
Yeah. So true. Yeah, I know the bucket trick. My horse now. I'm on a horse. Look at me. Look back to you. Look at me. Look back to your friend. Does your friend ride a powerful 16-bit horse? Alright, let's go, guys. Oh, actually, can I just... Nope. Okay. Oh, dude. Fucking The Last of Us 2 winning Game of the Year. Oh, no, man. That's just fucking rigged system. Oh my god, will you just tell me where to... Dude, go. I'm waiting for you. Go. 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 Dude. Would you move?
As a blade, my place is at Martin's side.
Well, go!
Cloud, it is... We should get moving. I won't rest easy until Martin is safe at Cloud Ruler Temple.
Then stop resting easy and go! Oh, sweet mother of God. Fine, follow me. I don't know the way, but fuck it. The Hades is like, I'm a joke. Am I a joke to you? Which way is New Cloud River Temple? Oh, it's in Broom? Oh, fuck this. I'm teleporting. Yeah, totally. Animal Crossing had a lot more impact. It was like the perfect game for the year of fucking COVID and political chaos. Yeah, I agree. I very much agree.
Grandmaster, is
I can
this...
put myself in your
Yes,
hands.
Cyrus. This is the Emperor's son, Martin Septim.
Good evening, ma'am.
My lord, welcome to Cloud Ruler Temple. We have not
He's
been
so
to
angry.
the Emperor's visit in many years.
Ah, well, thank you. The honor is mine.
Come, your blades are waiting to greet you.
Cloud Ruler Temple. I always remember this place as being one of the as being the set piece for one of the first episodes of Kendo's Inn, the Drunken Argonian. One of my all-time favorite YouTube game series. The Drunken Argonian and Kendo's Inn must die.
The Empire is in chaos. But there is yet hope. Here is Martin Septim, true son.
Yeah, pretty much. The Last of Us 2. Jesus Christ.
Your Highness, the blades are at your command. You will be safe here until you can take up your throne.
Joffrey, all of you. I know you all expect me to be Emperor. I'll do my best. But this is all new to me. I'm not used to giving speeches, but I wanted you to know that I appreciate your welcome here. I hope I prove myself worthy of your loyalty in the coming days. That's it. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Martin.
Thank you, Martin. We'd all best get back to our duties, eh, Captain?
Not much of a speech, was it? Didn't seem to bother them, though. The blades saluting me and hailing me as Martin Septim. I don't mean to sound ungrateful. I know I would be dead by now if... But everyone... They want... Of course.
Yeah. Let's just get... Yeah. Alright, cool. Hey! Joffrey, Mr. Monkey!
You have proven yourself a loyal servant of the Empire, as worthy as any of the blades to stand by Martin's side during this crisis.
Oh shit, yeah, Werewolf the Apocalypse, man! Wait. So we have Vampire the Masquerade coming out, and Werewolf the Apocalypse. White Wolf is having a good year. Let's hope that they're both good. I really hope that they're both good. I mean, dude, the Werewolf the Apocalypse game features a bunch of edgelords turning into werewolves to fight, to save the planet. It's like a big fucking, like, eco-terrorism video game with werewolves. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm not expecting the greatest thing in the world either, but I hope it's good. Because, like, Vampire the Masquerade has always been the one to get the most screen time. I would love Werewolf the Apocalypse to get, like, the same treatment. And hell, if White Wolf games start doing really fucking good, then we might get other stuff, like, you know, witches and furries and all that good shit. Yeah, I'll join the Blades.
It is my honor to...
Yeah, cool. Amulet Kings.
You're right.
Yeah, okay, cool, awesome.
Give my warm regards to Boris. Tell him he should not blame himself for the Emperor's death. He did well to send you to me.
Right then, ladies and gentlemen, we've done some arena fights, and we're currently standing outside of, we yelled at some buggy NPCs, and we're currently standing outside of Cloudriddle Temple. Oh my god! Guys, look! Shit textures! Awful game! PlayStation 2! Memes.
Welcome aboard, ma'am. It'll be an honor to serve.
A Werewolf is one being made by the people who made them Styx games and that Orc RPG game where they all swear. Wait, you mean, oh shit, Styx! Like the river Styx. Yes. I know what you're talking about. I never played the stealth one, but I did play the other one and I actually really liked it. So, yeah. Good shit. I didn't know that. So, that tells me that we're going to be having a middle ground kind of generic but fun game with some unique traits. Okay. Not a AAA game, but a decent, you know, enjoyable little experience. Cool. That's fine by me. But yeah, I think we're going to call it for here tonight, guys. It has been a fun trip. Thank you very much, you guys, for showing up. You've made this far more entertaining than it would be just me rambling to myself on my own. I will try... What day is it? Let's see. Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, I'll try and get this on this again tomorrow. See what we can do. But I hope you've enjoyed. I've certainly enjoyed streaming it. And there's a lot more game to go through. So yeah. See you guys then. Hope you enjoyed. And bye for now. This video will be uploaded soon. And if I can click out of this and Oblivion doesn't fucking crash, I'm going to click the stop streaming video button. Bye!